When we last left off, our intrepid heroes entered the city of the dead, and therein fought the mayor of that city, or former mayor, dispatched him, took his stuff, came back the next day and killed what remained of his peasantry, whilst Leona performed a ritual to pulse the aether in the village with her magic and try and see what all she could see. However, it turned out that, as usual, when you enact a great deal of power, you draw the attention of things that might be better left alone. And in this case, Leona was struck by the image of some horrible creature living beneath the island. The Blinded King, he called himself, while trying to drive Leona insane. Luckily, you knocked her unconscious and dragged her back to camp. However, whilst you were going over your loot, Voron, your raven friend, decided what he wanted to do was seduce Shovel up into a tree, where he proceeded to murder the familiar. It turned out that someone was scrying on your poor little familiar, trying to figure out where the fuck your camp was. You made a smart decision to get the fuck out while you still could, and we left on the note of some shadowy wraiths creeping into what remains of your camp. And now, as night has fallen, the party emerges from Szooth's escape tunnel. It has begun to rain, and quite heavily. And you're all covered in dirt and grime from crawling through the tunnel. But you are safe, at least safer than you were. What would you like to do?
Gonna reduce my flame down to its tiny whiniest first.
Okay.
And a little
Do
steam rises off the top.
Do we just head right for the do we just head right for the coast?
We have no shelter on the coast. It's beach everywhere.
As close to it as we can get would be a good idea, I suppose. At least then, if things do come for us, we can fight in the open.
Unless we wanted to try another cave.
I am more used to the protectiveness of the caves, but I understand that we might not want to get ourselves involved with such things. Crab.
It is true, there is a crab nearby still.
If we go next to the coastline, I can set up another safe haven for us under the ground. Not a deep one. It's a shallow burrow for us to put our tents in and away from the rain.
It would be a good idea if we could make it happen. I imagine, well, glance at the moo horse. You're good with moving dirt as well, yes?
Yeah.
Szooth will go over and try to use some canvas to protect Nahia's flame.
Please, just keep your eyes on the forward. You can actually see properly right now, and I've got to carry this heavy thing.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. My eyesight would usually be perfectly good in a situation if not for the heavy rain.
It is better than mine. Well, actually, I guess it right now is not. But still, you're generally better at spotting things.
If you so say so. I worry about your precious flame, though. All right.
It's fine.
So we head closer to the coast and just not go right to the...
Seems like our plan of action.
And then we just hunker down.
Indeedy so. Hopefully they will not be able to scry us now that my poor familiar is within his pocket dimension.
I'm going to give a glance to the other familiar.
Did it just
Are
meow?
you sure? Are we sure that the crow is...
No force of the
Raven.
dead could look through Voron's eyes. It is fine.
I
trust
her star-scale wisdom. But that is all we have in this situation.
No, we have other things like everyone else's cunning, and the muscles and weapons.
I will. Once we hunker down, I will maybe go about summoning again. Shuffle.
No.
I have no idea how these scrying things work.
If the
Okay.
from I've heard of the whole, like look into crystal ball thing that they do.
Eh,
Is that they do that onto things?
unfortunately, it may not be a good idea to bring Shovel back for now. Not until we are off this shit island.
Oh, my poor bird. I promise to give you many loaves of bread once you're back.
More loaves, brother.
Alright, so you guys are moving through the storm and the darkness. So, considering that, and you're just trying to get towards the coast, would one of you kindly make a scouting roll, please?
Can I use stealth for it?
Scouting roll,
That is
how?
generally your scouting check, so yes. Nice. Okay, go ahead and move your party token to whatever hex you want to be in, adjacent to this one.
We want to be far away from the Palace of Dust.
What? No. This is
I guess
great.
That one? Yeah.
Alright, back to where you came from.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, so you get there, you find your way like near to the beach just in time to see this huge wave of crabs just retreating off the beach into their little caves for the night. Their rave is done for the day.
Mm-hmm. I do wish I could see the great crab dances. Well, let us set up.
Still turned over on the show.
So as you're getting on towards the beach, the crabs sort of pass by you, giving you guys a wide berth. You hear a noise from far behind you, perhaps up on one of the larger hills towards the village. The sound of what at first sounds like a horse is whinnying, but which drags out into this infernal, hideous cry that echoes through the woods.
It's one of those bone horses.
Bone horses?
Yeah, remember when we were fighting in the town?
Oh,
Those,
yes.
We smashed a couple
guys.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I had forgotten that those creatures were horses. I've never seen the anatomy of one.
Oh, there. I guess people are not used to seeing the inside of a horse.
Makes sense now that you point it out. Still, perhaps we should be quiet. Maybe it will overpass us, and we will not have to fight it.
Mm.
Need to
Hours of
find a
cats looking.
secure,
Yeah, we must set ourselves to the duty of setting up camp.
a secure location.
No fire. I'm getting no fire.
The sigh.
Alright, and as you guys are starting to set up camp, Lena just kind of like crumples down onto hands and knees, breathing hard. You can tell that the exhaustion of this place is getting to her now.
The
I will try to pick her up a bit. Let's see. You know what, I
Go
still,
the
just
bum
need to
carry,
catch
like,
my breath.
Flop her off the front.
I'll carry. I'll carry her. Oh wait, we're setting up camp now, so.
She can still get, warm horse hugs, I suppose.
Just make sure.
Blue horse hugs.
It's stormy and rainy, so yeah, no, there's not a warm horse hug yet.
Yeah, no. In
So,
fact,
wait.
would all of you make a Constitution saving throw?
Even the
Oh,
Salamander.
Jesus.
I don't run hot enough.
No, because your tail flame's all put down to nothing.
Motherfuck, I'm fine. Go away.
We've been out in the rain for like a total of
Fuck
almost
off,
an hour.
nature.
I don't want to make this roll. God damn it.
Wait, do I need to roll?
Fuck.
Fucking custom to this shit?
Again, being a dwarf doesn't mean you're immune to getting sick. It means you're immune to poison.
No,
Or resistant to.
barbar.
That doesn't help.
It would help, actually.
It actually doesn't.
Poisons are not diseases. Diseases are not poison.
Correct. Alright. So yeah. You guys are able to make camp, set that shit up. It takes a while because you've had to pack up all of your shit hastily to escape these horrid shadows, and Leona certainly isn't pulling her weight anymore. But you are able to do it without anyone getting sick from exposure or attracting unwanted attention. And you're able to bunk down for the night.
Yeah, we need some people watching.
Yes.
Szooth will make his little hideaway hole for his sleep.
Let's not make sure that we don't really set up camp. We may need to bug out of here.
If
Hey,
we're
no,
running
we're
again,
gonna
I'm
do
just
it.
leaving an empty tent. Fuck this shit.
What's word again? Weren't we doing the whole diggy part thing?
Szooth was carrying off that. So
Wait, Hashat was dead because 2 people moving is better than 1.
I can help. Yeah, I can help.
So what exactly are you digging up?
the idea was to dig a little deep so that way the tents would have some depth so that
Cover
we'd be
from
better
the
hidden.
wind.
Ah, yes, I see. Good plan.
Cover from wind. We could put forestry and stuff around to make it more hidden as well.
Yeah, you can just rip that up into the making camp part. So yeah, you are able to do that, no problem. You can get your little dugouts made. Would you like to set watches again?
Yeah, it seems like the most appropriate
Yes.
thing to do. Unfortunately, I do not have my trusty assistant.
So, how many of us can see in the dark real well?
I can with Voron.
Szooth raises a hand.
So you two can.
And
I as
Ursula
well.
was supposed
Oh, you can? Okay.
What about you, Ursula?
I guess. Sure. I got no problem with that.
I think we're all
Well,
good
not
as
real
far as
problem.
night sight is concerned, actually.
Well, that leaves me. You guys leave me at a disadvantage.
Well, then go to bed. And keep Cat warm.
Yeah, sure.
We had to ditch one of our tents anyway.
We did, yes.
So, fucking share up.
Alright, good point. Let me get rid of one of these guys.
Yeah, we have to use the tarp for the tent itself as a tarp over the bonfire thing.
Yeah. So it's kind of a totally ruined, used to be tent.
Well, it's not so much ruined, it's just splayed over. It's like just condom over the fucking bonfire part there, waiting to be ignited.
Anyway, I'll take first watch, I guess.
I'll go for second then.
Then I shall take third.
Tarnavak, who you with?
I'll go on third with Szooth.
Who was on second again?
Ursula.
Okay, so Nahia's on first.
Yep.
Nice. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, you guys have barely set up camp. Some of you guys have gone into your little diggy holes. And that leaves Nahia awaken up, and Szooth is asleep in his little den. Hashat, are you giving Leona the horn or an actual potion of healing?
An actual potion. I've got a bunch of actual potions.
Okay. Well, minimum healing will get her back to full because she's a squish. So.
You're a squish.
Yes, if you are resting in your armor, do recall that you won't regain any hit dice if that matters to you.
I thought it was you regain less.
Is
you
it?
get half.
Oh
is
yeah,
what
you get
said
half.
before.
That's right.
So 1 next to level 3.
Yeah.
I thankfully do not wear any armor.
Moo.
Which I imagine
Yay.
Leona is also thankful for.
Oh god. Alright, Scow, roll me a 1d3.
Sure.
Oh. Okay.
Hey. Savin's disappointment fills me with hope.
I know, right?
Time. I guess 3 was crab.
No, none of them were crab. You are not where crab lives.
Believe it when I don't seize it.
And you can believe whatever you want or don't. I don't care. Let's see. Grab some tokens real quick, cause some shit's gonna happen.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And it's a 15,
15.
by the way. Yeah. Voron is a good boy and always frothing.
And last but not least, alright, what did you get for perception of 15? Cool. Nice. Okay, so there's not going to be any surprise round here. Good boy, Voron. Wait, what the fuck? What in the fuck? There is a tiny little splash of like somebody dicking around with a paint tool that I just accidentally highlighted that has been there since 72.
Oh. The long con of coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah, let it be there.
yeah, you just keep doing you, little friend. Just keep doing you.
What?
Don't worry
There's
about
a little.
Just a little piece of paint tool that's been stuck on this map for like 5 years. It's fine. At this point, he has earned his right to live, and also he's so small I can't see him.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
Good for you, little piece of paint, I guess.
It is a creature with the will to live.
Come on, it must have been rolling fucking excellent stealth checks
All this time.
for 5 fucking years, dude.
It's true. That is a pretty exceptional amount of time to be just hidden off in the distance. Alright, so as you are maintaining watch, you hear, and more importantly, Voron sees something approaching from the south, the direction of the destroyed village. And as Nahia, you stand up and look to the south, you see a mounted figure riding forth from the darkness. A roughly human shape, clad in all black, over what might have once been beautiful plate armor that retains only a rotted semblance of its former glory, though you can see a tremendous black crucifix across the breastplate, some ancient and now long forgotten device. And with him come many more of the undead, fast approaching. You have everyone has time to do one action before the enemy are on you.
I will alert everyone and ready my weapon.
When did this happen? On watch 1?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
watch
literally
1.
first fucking watch.
Oh, fuck's sake.
At least
Okay.
y'all got a short rest.
It didn't really help. Doesn't really help me, but
I get one action, right?
like I still don't have.
Is it you're actually going to be dig more?
No, wait, give me
I
a
don't
second.
have no Earth Tremor or.
I wish it
yeah.
would be dig more, honestly. But I can't
Okay.
in one dig.
In fact, let's go ahead and roll initiative real quick just to see what order you guys are going to be acting in.
We get one action.
Yeah, everyone gets
God,
one
I didn't do
action
that
before
before.
the enemy
Oh,
is
Oops.
able to. Jesus Christ, y'all! Stop it.
That's cool. I'm 12.
I don't have my foot to help.
Bottom of the order.
Wow, Hashat. Agitha the fuck out of that.
Oh, well, I'm slow.
No.
The slowest moves the loudest.
Yeah, Hedrah, where you at with that so it begins, huh? Thank you.
Just has that shit on tap now.
Very appropriate since apparently we're being attacked by fucking Nazgul.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Look, they want us off the island. We want to get off the island too. They should let us leave us.
Well, why if they can kill you instead?
Because then they get murdered. It's murder hobo mentality.
Okay, now I actually have a macro.
Just make that like pan roll 20 just in every game you're in. Alright. So yeah, let's sort all this stuff. Oh yeah, Leona. Should probably see what she's up to. Also, I can go ahead and move her into companions at this point, I think. Open, goddammit. But wait, there's a shitty...
Yeah,
Nope, okay.
Oh, wow. You gotta go.
Except disadvantage.
I know, as in, yeah, I mean, she didn't get worse than 11.
Aye,
Looking at
it's
our
true.
party, that ain't fucking bad, you know?
It's true. You could have been worse. Alright,
Could've
Ursula.
been move speed.
What preparations would you like to make?
H, because we're about to get ass fucked.
I mean... Yeah.
It would have been nice getting a full night's dress, but shit. Well, first and foremost, get out of the goddamn tent. And just bring the shield about and be ready to fight the aggressive fuckers.
Alright, sounds good. So, I assume you're taking, like, the dodge action?
In this case, yes.
Okay. Szooth.
So they're far off enough that we can't see them yet, correct?
They're, like,
They are where
literally
they are on
right
the map.
there.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I was going to try to be clever, but they'll be able to just see it.
Yeah, they're probably more like that.
Actually, let me read this real quick. Okay, I have an idea. Alright, so for now, I'm staying in my hole, keep in mind.
Okay.
But,
Your foxhole?
yeah, I'm keeping in my foxhole, but I'm poke my head out, and I'm going to cast Silent Image in range of... Let's see. I'm going to take a gamble and say right here in this 15-foot cube.
Okay.
And it's for now, it's just going to be a silent image of, I guess, what would be a pitfall. Kobold would be accurate with that, but it's going to be covered by grass. So it's going
You
to
mean
look...
an obvious pitfall?
Yeah, it's going to... No, but it's going to be covered. It's going to be like... It's going to look exactly like the dirt around it. So it is a 15-foot cube, so that would be a little bit bigger.
No,
Since that
it's...
is...
Well, I mean, it
that's
would be a cube, not a circle. Fair enough, but...
Yeah. It says in a 15-foot cube range.
Again, you're counting from the center of the square. Get by corners. That's 15.
No, that's what I was. Oh. Okay, you're right. I was going.
Yeah.
I
No.
thought.
Remember,
How-
you just count it like you're counting squares. 15 is 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, then I'm going to move that down by 1.
Doot.
And
That'd
that'll
be really
where
nice
I
if I
leave
could
it.
give players control of drawings, but whatever.
And that'll be my thing.
Okay. So, you have created and pitfall. Alright, while you're doing that, Szooth, or DCL, would you be a deer and look up the rules for jumping, making long jumps for me? Just have those on hand.
Sure.
Nahia.
Keep in mind, pitfall is not obvious. It's well hidden.
Ready shield and dodge action as well, I suppose.
Okay.
No, actually, I will move a little bit away from the group in case wizards try and fuck us.
Okay. Also, wait, DCL, you're making this look like a well-hidden pitfall, like
Yeah,
they might
this
not be able to see it?
No, they can't see it at all. I'm using the illusion to make it look like the grass is completely still there.
So, what are you
To
trying,
let you-
what are you trying to
Okay,
accomplish here?
To let you in the idea of the idea. So to let you in the idea, since any illusion I cast, they might be able to see through it right away because they'd be casting it in front of them. Instead, what I'm doing is making the image in advance, and that way, next time I can use an action to make it move. So if they're right
I see. So you want to open this pitfall up like underneath somebody or in front of somebody?
Yeah, just to give them that moment of panic that might disorient.
Okay, yeah,
So-
I'm on board now. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
That's so weird in my brain, the idea of making an illusion that is literally identical to what is directly beneath it.
Yeah, but that's just so that as an action I can make it move.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I get it as well now. Like, I too was like trying to wrap my head, like, is it meant to be like sort of secret so they don't just make intelligence checks to realize it's an illusion, or instead just perceiving?
Yeah.
I see there's a moving tree. That one's an illusion. Be careful.
Yeah, no, I am in fact moving a tree because it's overlapping a tent, and it has been for like 5 years, but whatever. I just noticed it now. Anyway, Leona is going to come out of her tent. 1, 2, 3. And go 1, 2, 3. Go hide on the other side of the campfire because she's kind of fucked up still. Tarnavak.
Take that doge action, hopefully.
Yes, she'll indeed dodge as well.
Yeah. Just get out and dodge. Seems like a good plan.
Alright, so everyone in the party is basically just like bracing. Would you
Yeah.
guys like to like make a shield wall or something, or?
No.
if only we actually had spears, we could do that legit.
I mean, you have a magic spear.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Well,
And I can't either.
I mean, you can just choose not to.
No, I can't. Definitely can't.
Shot.
I am Is it? What's the weather like?
It is
Fucking
pissing
pissing it
rain,
down.
and it's very cold out.
Is it like? Is there like lightning?
No,
Very,
there
very
is
cold.
no lightning yet, but it is very, very rainy.
Hmm.
You can use your metal umbrella today.
I could ready a thing, or I could. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna give myself 8 hit points, 8 temporary hit
Nice.
points, and I will move out to the tent. Where? Okay, so oh god, where is it? What's going on? Where are they?
South.
Where?
South.
That I can
Okay.
see. There could be more in the trees. Charlie's in the trees.
Then I will stand back to ready to in case something comes from behind us.
Alright, so now I will go ahead and roll the enemy initiative. There's going to be an extra skeleton on the map because he's initiative boy. Boop. Boop. And because he fucked up his stealth roll, boop.
Hooray. Look at that. The fucking Nazgul rolled nearly the worst.
I mean, Still better than the shot.
I said nearly.
Everyone rolled better than Hashat. That is literally 0.
All right, Ursula. Once again, you have first action.
Mutra?
Okay, so let's see. I take it he is above a 13 in stealth.
Who is?
Skeletal rogue.
No, he rolled a 5. Yeah, everyone can see him
Yeah.
if they can see him on the map. He made an oopsie.
Oopsies. I understand that pain fells rogue.
Okay, so five, 10, 15. There it is. There they are.
All right, and so
Okay.
Ursula marches out into the rapey darkness.
No, not entirely. Just kill your fucking murder hobo ass.
Did she go south or north? I didn't see.
She
Uh,
went southeast.
Okay. Cool.
Here, just a bit. And
Also, this
Let's
skeleton
see.
here is Initiative Boy, by the way.
okay, yeah, but this one
Yeah,
is
that is not Initiative Boy. That is a real boy.
minus rage. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, that hits and punches out a few ribs. Hear a sickening crack.
You can get you some throwing hammers.
Hmm. I don't-
Wait, what?
I said we
Yeah,
need
it
to
wasn't
get
all
her
my
some-
fucking.
Oh yeah, you have
That
fast
wasn't all
movement
my
now, don't
movements.
you?
Yeah.
Trying to
Barba-
keep back as much as I can, and that's about it. So
Wait, do you not have fast movement?
No, barbarians don't get that till 5th.
Oh, then how did you move all the way back? You're like here.
what do you mean all the way back?
I mean,
Move
you were
back like a couple
here,
of steps.
so if you move there, that's 20, and 25 would be there.
Oh,
You moved an extra square.
okay. Then just move back there.
There you go. All right, Szooth, my boy.
Let's see. Well, first, obviously, I want to make sure that I am still hidden in my little foxhole. I guess what I'm gonna do is when the skeleton knights cross over my little trap, I'm going to use my action to activate it. So yeah, cutting action, sneak, and then wait and surprise, disorient them with it.
Let's go ahead and roll stealth.
Ooh,
Nice.
stealth and villain in
And
this
there's
guy.
some skelly boys. So they're gonna just kind of move up a little bit, but not too much. And yeah, they're just pepper Nahia with arrows, I guess, because she's basically the only one they can see.
Well, she's still dodging, so
So I think that's one hit.
Correct. So 3 damage.
You get nicked across the cheek by a rusty old arrowhead, but the rest of them break upon your armor and shield.
Yeah, blit.
The rogue boy is going to ready an action.
Cool. What a classic cunt.
Nahia. Oh, also
Alright.
he's going to try and sneak, because why not?
Sure.
That's why not. Never mind.
Can't reach from there. Fucking hell, that's so annoying.
60-foot spells, or
I'm thinking.
okay.
And
Oh, give us
I
that
think I'm just
nasty.
gonna dodge again.
Okay. Yeah. Maximal tank strats. Sounds good. Leona, I don't think she can see shit. Yeah, sure can't. So she will ready in action to cast a spell.
The struggle we all deal with.
Tarnavak. Actually, no, she will cast
yeah.
Mage Armor so that she does not die. That is a better plan.
That's a much better idea.
Get her AC back up.
Yeah, let's just... Second first, same as first. I guess. I can't see anything yet.
Okay.
We prepared the wall.
And at this point, the skeletons are more than happy to just pepper you guys with arrows, so...
Yeah, I moved up before defending so that I could at least swing next turn. Or force them off the fucking map.
I thought there was a skeleton knight that was gonna like charge us and stuff.
Maybe
He
he's up
he
next.
got a
Hasn't gone
massive 5 initiative, so he'll be with
He
you
hasn't done
shortly.
shit yet.
He's working on it.
Alright, so you just gonna stay put, Tarnavak?
Yeah.
Okay. The Wraith Knight is gonna come charging around this corner here, pulling out a spectral blade dripping with some sort of horrid ichor. But before he does so,
Shit.
the skeleton rogue is going to take a shot at Ursula. Pew! I'm guessing well, he has advantage, actually, but disadvantage because you're dodging.
No.
So,
Yeah,
that
it's
will
not advantage
miss.
because I see he's dumbass.
Well, he has advantage because, well, actually, no, he doesn't have pact tactics.
Yeah, what? He doesn't have pack tactics, he's a fucking skeleton.
That's
Yeah, if you're a
right.
rogue,
I
you
was
don't
thinking
get
of the ghouls.
If you're a
Carry
rogue,
on,
you don't get
Skelly Man.
Get sneak attack.
Yeah, he would get sneak attack, but he would not be able to get advantage. That's right. That's how sneak attack works.
Continue
Alright.
fucking off, skeleton.
It's not like he was doing anything to begin with.
Exactly. Keep doing fuck all.
Alright, the warhorse is going to try and kick Ursula in the face. Boof. Nope.
No.
Alright, it just kind of falls
Wraith
over.
Knight
Yeah.
has...
Does it throw
Yeah, the
its
Wraith
head
Knight's
at
just going to
Fuck,
get
it
thrown
fucks
off,
its knight
but
off.
he just kind of phases through the earth and then stands back up. And then he's going to try and give you the withers. Poke. Ooh,
Hobgoblin.
does a 17 hit you?
That's a 17 doesn't does hit me, yes.
Alright, so give me a Constitution saving throw. Also, Leona's going to... Oh, no, she didn't ready in action. Yeah, withering.
Yeah, what is with that?
I remember talking about that. It's not good.
Okay, so con save.
Yep, DC 14.
How long you had that one in the tank then?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to take that off a creature now. It's not original anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, you save, no problem. Hashat. Don't forget to take your damage, though. That goes by.
Okay.
In this direction, you might get a target-rich environment for shard bursting when it's a bit distanced out.
Yeah, I don't think I won't be able to get there in one turn.
Yeah,
one round. I wouldn't.
Now
be able
this fucker hurts.
to. This guy seems dangerous,
He
though.
does seem like a bit of a G.
So
That's cool. These guys are skeletons and I got a stick. I could do the maths.
Leona, please stay down.
I
Don't
can
put
still
yourself in
fight.
danger. And I'm going to run it up, and it's probably going to start storming here pretty soon at some point, and it's raining and shitty, so to hell with the weather. I'm going to swing at this guy as hard as I can, so I'm going to try and smite him.
Alright.
Do I hit? this first.
Yeah, you make your attack roll first. Let me see. All right, that hits.
Sweet. So that's that. And then another 7.
All right. So let's see. That's thunder damage. Okay. So the impact damage from the hammer seems to do just fine, but the thunder damage does not seem to rattle him very much. He does not appear to be skeletal in nature. And he will pull back his blade out of Ursula's shoulder and give it a flourish, and then adopt an almost duelist-like stance, leveling his sword at you. Ursula.
Well, let's see about go for. Yeah, I should probably go for him or the horse.
Go, Roke.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll go for
I'm
him.
doing fighting game things.
Yeah, shut up.
I feel like the horse might be a good choice because those things do hit like motherfuckers, but you have bludgeoning and you could probably one-shot it.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the rolls there. It's 1d8 plus 3 plus 2d6.
Oh yeah, no, that can be absolutely horrifying, but I mean, a horse is still basically a great weapon.
That is indeed true.
I think it is at least scrolly. Yeah, it's 2d6 plus, I imagine one of those is a strength.
4, yes.
Strength and
So
prof.
1d8 plus 3 versus plus 2d6. So
Yeah, the Wraith Knight
General,
absolutely
they hit
does
the-
more damage, but you also have damage bonuses against the horse. So
Yeah, you might be able to pop it in one.
well, we'll see then. I'll try to hit the
Just
horse
kidding.
then.
okay.
Hopefully I can hit.
All right. I mean, yep, that'll do it. It will not destroy the horse outright. It's a little too hardy for that, but you do massive damage to it.
Is the horse prone? No, the horse reared back. It didn't prone itself.
I
No.
don't know. It did a 1 though.
Yeah,
It
no,
did, but
it
it dropped
just
its
like
rider.
slid and bucked its rider off.
Yeah.
All right, Szooth.
When does the horse go on the Wraith Knight?
Yeah, it goes on the same turn as its master does.
Yeah, then I guess I will give some tactical support and finish off that Wraith Knife. Pew pew. Does a 13 hit?
The Wraith Knight?
No, the horse.
Oh, the horse. I heard knight, but okay.
Sorry, I said knight. I meant the horse.
That's fine. Yeah, that will hit the horse, and yeah, you destroy it. Boom. It crumples to the ground, destroyed. The knight
Hide and-
hisses.
Continue to hide in my little hole. Charlie's on the ground.
Yeah. The skeletons kind of see Nahia coming at them with a stick and are like, ah fuck, ah fuck, ah fuck, ah fuck. They just kind of shuffle back a little bit and then keep firing.
Okay, good. I can actually still hit him where he gets to run off the map. I was hoping that you wouldn't be able to like literally run them all away, and I could.
I mean,
try and
I
either
could
scare them
kite
off the
you
map.
all the way to the other end of the map, but no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
I'd just be like, well, fine, fuck off in that direction then, and go back to the rest of the fighting and let these guys just dickhead around a while longer. No,
All right.
nothing hits.
Yeah, didn't look like it. Alright. Zero Rogue! We'll try and shoot Ursula. Actually, wait. First, he's going to try and hide. He's going to go over here in the trees and hide in the bush. So, come on, little buddy. You can do it. Does 15 beat your passive perception?
15 does actually indeed beat my passive perception.
Okay. And then, surprise! There's an arrow coming out of nowhere! Pew! Dink.
I never suspected it.
Who would have thought that would happen to you?
Fuck.
Yeah, he hits and gives you a little nicking. All right. Nahia.
There. In fact, that is technically 30, so I'm gonna pick the bottom corner.
All right. Yeah, the skeletons chitter.
Get chittered.
Boom! The guy gets destroyed instantly.
Get shittered.
Alright, next.
Leona is going to back up a little bit. And I guess shoot the Wraith Knight with a Chill Touch. Pew! Alright. Is he immune to necrotic? Yeah, okay. So she would hit if she had any decent cantrips, but she took the one necromancy cantrip, and so is kind of her necrotic hand just passes through this dude.
She
Well,
continues.
does it at least take the negative on trying to heal?
That's a good question, actually. Let me look.
Her life continues to be
Shield
suffered.
touch hits. They don't regen.
Also, as an interesting note, if you hit an undead target, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So yes, he will not have any regen if he has any, and also if he wants to go after Leona, he will have disadvantage. Neat.
Oh, neat.
That's actually a really good cantrip.
I did not know that part of it.
Me neither. I guess
I
that
knew the
makes up for
regen part.
doing necrotic damage and aka fuck all to most undead.
Yeah.
Tarnavak.
Alright.
I'm good. I'm in the skeleton wars. You should probably help the others.
Yeah. Just move down here and double move.
Okay.
Get in his back, since there are tents and people in the way of the shorter.
Ooh.
All right. So you are you're no longer dodging, and neither is Ursula. Doot. All right. Well, let's see. So a shot hit him, but Ursula almost destroyed his horse. Let's see who he goes after. All right, a shot, and you're getting wraith bladed.
Oh boy.
Wing 17.
Oh, he misses.
Whoa, nice.
You mean nay?
That's-
It does not hit.
It's
Alright.
juicy fucking damage right there, though.
Yeah, that would have been a good damage roll. Let's see.
That
Grade
would've
A
been
spookums
painful.
right there.
Yeah, that would have sucked a lot.
Spook to book.
Yep, he spoops a boop. Hashat, it's your turn.
I don't want to waste any more spells because I don't want to use any more because I don't know if I'll need any more. So I'm just gonna. Is his horse still
You're
alive?
gonna suck
No, the
on the
horse got
candy that's
blown
in
up.
your mouth.
More like suck on that dick.
No, Kina's not gay.
There's no point in using Green Flame Blade because I don't still not at level 5.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hit him. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
that's
juicy hit.
a spicy hit. Ow. Boom! Knock off a big chunk of this dude's shadowy armor. Ursula.
Okay, let's see if we can keep this gangbang going. Hopefully.
Alright. Nope.
Nope.
He will spin around and just parry your blade away.
At least I didn't give him.
Yeah, at least you did not hand him a magic weapon to beat you with. Szooth.
Right. I see this Wraith Knight.
Yep.
So I wonder if Nahia does need help. Oh well. Yeah, I'll pop the Wraith Knight.
I mean,
So I can
you
see
fucking
him.
try.
That is indeed true.
18.
Alright.
Oof.
Are you using any special ammunition or anything?
I
Silver arrows, probably.
still have silver arrows. If he's like actually ephemeral, then
I
yeah, I'll
mean,
just
I don't know. Did you think he is?
I've been sitting here watching the fight, but I haven't been paying attention.
He phased through the floor when he got back up again after falling off the horse.
Yeah, fuck that silver arrows. Fuck that shit.
Okay. Okay, he will not be immune to your damage. So yeah, that'll be 17. Pew. Ow.
That's a hefty chunk right there.
Yeah, and then I'll continue to hide in my little hideout.
Sounds good. The skeletons will charge Nahia. The fuck are you drawing on my map?
This is the sound effects for stomp stomp.
Stomp, stomp, motherfucker.
Get fucking tetanus, bitch.
Open up the door. It's
What
real.
the fuck is this?
Dink.
Ow,
You
he
talk
did
shit,
fucking actually
apparently.
dink me. He dink good. Which one did that?
This one up here under your sound effects.
I'm saving him for last.
Okay, he'll just keep stabbing you, I guess.
Because I know full well that if I go like revenge and swing at him, I'll miss. So I need to leave him for last or I won't be able to hit.
Alright.
Now you're learning.
Skeleton Rogue. Can you stealth again in the bushes over here? Nope.
No.
Alright, so he will be making a normal attack then, once again against Ursula. Pew!
Ow.
Nope, still sneak attack, so that's 15.
Wait, does Ursula have
Yeah.
anybody next door?
Yeah, she's got the fucking
Yeah.
Wraith Knight.
Okay, fair enough.
Ow. Okay, I'm down
Sure.
to 17 now. That was a good fucking painful hit.
Yeah, that was
Max
max
damage.
damage. Nahia.
Alright, let's smash Southern Skelebob. Swing, hit, and I don't know if that's going to be enough damage.
It is not. He will have an hit point. Would you like to
Don't worry, he's
Voron?
a skeleton.
Okay. Pop.
And there's a bonus. How much fucking potion have I got left? I've got 2 left. I'll drink one now.
Okay. Leona. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Actually, wait. She has 2 exhaustion. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, 2 exhaustion is just disadvantage on attack rolls.
No.
No, that's
Yeah.
2 exhaustion is halved your speed.
Is it both
Let's
that?
see.
No, 3
Yeah,
exhaustion
speed
is
half.
disadvantage on shit.
Oh, okay.
She has no spells left for the day, so
Cantrip
I
time.
guess
Cantrip.
she can't actually see anything to cantrip, so I guess she'll dodge. Tarnavak.
Alright. Let's try to take this guy out. So, gonna unsling this magic spear, fighting spear, and give him a stabbing.
All right. All right.
Like
He will
the
have.
spirit, too.
All right. Oh wait, no. That you had advantage. That's right. I was about to say he'll happily take this gift of spear. Thank you. But no. You will stab him.
With saving face.
No, you hit. You hit.
Oh, okay. And then I'll pop action surge
Okay.
for another one.
Well, advantage. You drop him 0. There is a horrific roar as the wraith is destroyed.
Oh, sweet tits.
It
Ow.
screeches something directly in your ear, and Ursula, you feel the mace in your hand just vibrate with some sort of unbridled emotion for a moment before it swings in your hand, just dragging you along like a meat puppet, and just smashes this thing's head off, and it dissipates.
What?
Yeah, you get like
Okay.
dragged along for the ride there.
I wonder if that thing's it's actually just a maze of disruption.
Well, I can't really say because I can't attune to it because I'm not considered a good person.
I feel like you could be working towards being like a good aligned by this point.
I have been.
Yeah, you've been like a legit nice a lot of the time.
Trying to do all kinds of what's the word? Ursula's maternal instinct that she doesn't know how to properly do. And she's been trying to, enact.
Mm-hmm. All right, Hashat.
Alright, this guy's down. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Nothing. 5, 10, 15. Okay, you're over there. I could double move.
Double move.
I could double. That's really the only thing I could do was double move. Yeah, even throwing a trident would be like disadvantage, I think. Could I even do that? It's 45 feet. Would that just be a disadvantage?
Might be a disadvantage.
Yes. If it's a throne, yes. It's beyond 30, so.
Then I will try to throw a trident at one of these skeletons.
Okay.
Can I miss?
10.
Yeah, that will not hit.
I try. Don't want to leave the squishies at the center of the camp just alone.
All right, Ursula.
There's this rogue that I can't see anywhere.
Well, he's down here, so don't worry. He's shooting
He's
at
over
me.
there?
Yeah, it's like Ursula got the fucking arrow through her midsection because of son of a bitch, so.
I assume there's
a
more
little
than
bit
one.
on the
Tasha!
low side.
Tasha!
Hi, puppy.
She came to say hi?
Yeah, she's here. Hi, Natasha.
Oh.
So fucko.
Well, yep, that'll
Plonk.
hit. All right, you drop into 4. He staggers back and hisses and kind of flails his hands at you like, leave me alone, man.
Yeah. I just point at the fucking goddamn arrow sticking out of my abdomen. Like, uh-huh.
Alright, he gives you the skeletal Nuremberg defense. Szooth.
Okay.
I was just following order.
So I hear that there's 2 rogues to the sides of us.
No, there's one.
What's... I'm confused. Where's Nahia?
I'm
She's
just
on the
doing
other side.
work. I'm just places doing work. Stomping.
Yeah, you don't know where your friends are, man. You've been paying attention to this wraith over here and the fighting down south.
I've been in a hole.
I've been in a hole.
Yeah, you've literally been in a hole.
I guess I'll move over here then. Fucking boop.
Yo, what's up?
Oh. Right.
Look at my artistically drawn manga stomping.
I guess I'll shoot one of these. I guess I'm gonna shoot one of these. Wait, which? I'm gonna shoot one of the skeleton fuckers. Actually, I'm gonna look at Nahia real quick. Which one does she have more disdain and hatred towards?
I don't know. I just finished pulverizing another one, so I think I hate them all equally.
Okay, then I was gonna use that as my excuse of I will save the one that you wanted for last, but I'll just shoot this one down south.
Good, it's the northern one I wanted for last.
Hell, which one?
I wasn't gonna tell you.
23.
Yeah, which one are you going after? Sorry? The top one?
The south one.
Oh, south one.
That
Okay,
is
great.
12
Pop.
south tactical boots.
Wait, 12?
And
Oh,
then-
shit, hold on. He has 1 hit point.
Oop.
Don't know why that fucking moved the initiative order, but okay.
And then I'll use my movement to go back into my little hidey hole.
Speaking of not taking movement, stab. Nope.
Fail.
And the rogue is going to bonus action disengage. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And then he is going to go ahead and shoot Ursula on his way. Oop. Pew. Nope.
No. This one's got shielded off.
Alright. Nahia.
I heard those magic words 1 hit point on that southern skeleton, so we're on.
Oh no.
From the Raven Queen's heart, I apathy. Fuck you, skeleton!
Boop. He just goes into that guy's skull and digs around until it shatters.
Except that one of those
Yes,
really nice
chest
core vertebrae
burst.
and it collapses like a xylophone.
That's such a creative use for your bird, is just finishing off one hit point
Yeah!
wonders.
this is what, the 3rd time now he's done a 1 hit point finisher? It's
What
my
a good
fucking
bird.
boy. Good bird.
You know, You know, I imagine he just does a fucking chest burster of the skull.
I don't know. Is 10 gonna hit this boy?
10 will not.
No.
No.
Dang.
He will parry
I-
your staff aside with his sword, leaving a big chunk gashed out of it.
Sword? Pardon me. It's a stick. And actually, you know what? The stick is
No,
on
he uses his
fire.
sword to parry your staff.
Oh, okay. Currently, the staff is on fire. I've got a searing smite that's just floating on it.
Nice. Alright, Leona, can you see a rogue now? 1, 2, 3. Yes, so she will try and dispatch it.
I forget. Does searing
Exactly enough
smite-
to grab this guy's head with her chill touch and crunch it.
Nice.
Kill steal.
did it.
Okay, I'll
I did it.
Good job. Now
Good.
sit down.
Alright, and there's one skeleton left, so I'm just gonna... Let's see, I guess Hashat, can you do anything to this guy? Because the rest of you basically can't. Before it gets a chance to stab
Which one?
Nahia.
Which one?
The only skeleton
Just kill
here.
him.
That one?
Yeah. As Tarnavak could potentially
I
like, throw something
can
at it.
move up and throw a trident.
I mean, yeah, so I guess between the two of you, you potentially have enough damage with javelins to dispatch it.
I mean,
So yeah,
I'll-
you
I'll
will
throw
just
Eldritch Blast
destroy
at
it.
until it's
That's
done.
fine. I don't. As long as there's like 2 people who can potentially hit it, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get splattered. Out of curiosity, would it have crit you? No, it would have just given you its sword. Alright, and so the field falls silent.
That. All right, then everyone, go back
I
to
was
bed.
hoping they'd find us a bit late.
Go back to bed. I'll finish my watch. Plonk myself back
Hey.
down again.
Just
You won't-
give me a bit. I'm just gonna get this. Just cracks the arrow tip and pulls out the outer back there. Yeah.
Here, Ursula, have a potion. I have one of my healing potions.
Also, did they
I
leave
can-
anything behind of trackable remnants? How about that white sword? If so, then throw that bitch in the fire.
Yeah, the skeletons all left behind like their shitty old swords and tattered mail armor. You guys can get
Yeah.
that out of camp, no problem.
Pulverize it.
There's-
Throw it in a bush somewhere.
I have 7 hit points, Ursula.
Yeah. Did that
Okay,
wraith
okay.
leave behind a weapon?
No, the Wraith left behind nothing. It disintegrated.
Dope. Excellent.
Probably for the best.
And yeah, Ursula, as the battle calms down, you can still feel your mace kind of vibrating softly in your hand now. Like it's getting
Ooh, looks like
excited
you've
about
got
something.
a nighttime friend.
Whoa.
Better go get acquainted.
I just say that, like, I just look at it and, like, once I'm inside there, I just say that, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to say, but you don't really like these things. Neither do I.
Speaking of which, Ursula, would you make an intelligence check?
Oh boy, what I'm really fucking good at.
Yep.
Holy
Nice.
shit!
Alright, Pip. You remember in your dream that you had before you guys landed on this island, you remember this causeway leading up to the Palace of Dust lined with crucifixes of people actually strung up, and that knight had that same device burnt upon his breastplate. Big black crucifix.
So that's where you came from. That's what you dealt with. That's why you want to keep going. Now, literally just talking to the maze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really respond, but as you settle down, the vibration slowly ebbs down. It returns to normal, just cold metal in your hand.
Top myself up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of the night will go by uneventfully, and you guys can recover your spells, abilities, and hit dice.
Oh, sweet.
Now, does Leona still have a cold?
Leona does not have a cold, but she is exhausted, and she's been hurt pretty severely throughout this adventure, so... Yeah, she's not feeling so great.
Did she actually recover an exhaustion level?
No.
Well, cock. Alright.
Like, what's the day like then?
Good question. Why don't you roll me a D, or roll me 2 D20s, Ursula? See what the weather's like. All right. It is extremely windy still, but the rain has died down to just like a drizzle. Which unfortunately means that the cold remains and it is biting you down to the bone.
Is it viable then for us to go to where we should be picked up and set up a bonfire?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Cool. Let's go. I'm gonna time to get the fuck off of shit island.
Yeah.
Alright. Would one of you like to make a survival check to make this go a little bit faster?
Okay, can I get some assistance? I have a 3.
I will offer to carry Leona, so since she is slowed down.
Oh wait, are we changing camps again?
No, we're gonna go to the fucking shore, set up our bonfire, and get the fuck off of Death Island.
Oh, is it in the morning now?
Yes, the night has
Morning now.
passed
Yeah.
uneventfully.
Sorry.
It is
Pay
fine.
attention.
Stop arting.
That's the thing, DCL. Kill whatever shit you're doing in the fucking background. Pay attention.
I talk, but I'm literally writing smut on the other screen as well.
Yeah, but
Alright,
you're
so
paying attention.
theoretically, I believe your ship should be here sometime today or tomorrow if you're unlucky.
Correct.
I'm gonna have. Okay.
Yes.
I guess once we're setting up camp.
Well, presumably you're breaking
No,
camp
we're
and
gonna-
moving down to the
We're
shore.
putting camp down.
Yeah,
We're going
we're
to the shore.
breaking.
We're putting up a great big bonfire, a big signal fire for the ship to come get us.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if at that point should I just summon shovel? But I'm
No,
guessing
not
the
yet.
answer is still
wait for that.
no.
There's no point risking it. It's still dark, so it's not like you're crippled.
Yeah,
There's
is
no
the
bright
cloud cover
sunlight, so
is the cloud cover thick enough for Szooth to be okay? And then outside, and
It's still drizzling.
Yeah, I think at least for the morning it is, sure. But yeah, I do need a survival check, and from Szooth, a stealth roll to get you guys there without encountering anything.
okay. Survival, this is advantage, 19.
Okay, yep.
And Szooth is getting Raven.
Yeah, one of you guys can assist Szooth.
or-
It doesn't really matter who.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. No encounters on the way. And yeah, once you get there, with a little help, Ursula's able to start grabbing supplies and making a baller of a bonfire. And as you do so, let's see. Tarnavak, you have the highest passive perception of the group. Would you make a perception check
mean-
for me?
But the thing is, I do normally.
That's right. You do have disadvantage, which I believe
Yeah.
pushes it to Szooth or Ursula.
I have 13. Wait, you have a passive perception, so it's 14. So
Yeah. What is your
have-
passive perception?
My passive perception in the middle of the day is 13. Because
Same
I
as
didn't
me.
get expertise in actually what was my
Perception.
second what is my second expertise? Let me check real quick. Oh, it's investigation. I
So,
keep forgetting.
Good choice.
This is a good one.
yeah, but even if you have disadvantage, doesn't it?
Disadvantage does
you still
actually
have
reduce your passive perception.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, your passive
Oh.
goes down.
Goes down by
But
5.
it goes down by 5.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I didn't get expertise in the perception. I was just like, there's basically no point.
All right, so it looks like
Okay.
Ursula and Szooth both have decent passives. So I guess Szooth, why don't you go ahead and roll since Ursula's dealing with a bonfire?
Okay.
sick.
Nice. Okay. Szooth, you hear music coming from a short ways away down the beach. Like, there's a bit of a rise, maybe like a sandbar or something, and then beyond that you can hear some faint music in the distance. It sounds quite jaunty. A jaunty beat of some sort of drum and a wind instrument.
I mean, did we fight skeleton drummers?
Nope.
Szooth is kind of confused. He'll just like blink and go like, "Does anybody hear a jaunty tune?" I have to make sure. There's almost always one constantly playing in my head.
Can I send Voron up to give me a high point view? What the fuck is over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want him to try and approach stealthily, or just like fly on
Just
over?
be high up enough to look in its direction. Like if is there a group or like a camp
Okay,
or something?
yeah. Voron is able to zip up high in the sky and peer over this rise. And yeah, Voron sees the beach just covered in crabs, like a thick, dense, almost solid layer of crab. And they appear to be like shuffling back and forth, waving their claws in the
crab.
air like they just don't care.
Ah,
I'm gonna just when Voron returns, I'm just gonna pause. I do not believe my own eyes.
what is it?
What?
It is a fucking crab dance, like an actual
What?
crab-based party.
What?
They're playing music and dancing.
How are they playing music?
I did not see. I just saw lots of... That, I believe, is that's part one of two very confusing questions. The first of which being, what the fuck?
Does anybody mind if I observe this?
This sounds like a once-in-a-lifetime observation. Just careful not to get pinched.
Mm-hmm.
How far
How
away?
far
will-
away is it?
It's just over their eyes, over there.
Yeah, it's probably like 300 or 400 feet away.
Zeus is going to start stalking over in his little pitter patters.
You. All right, yeah. If you stick to the brush and the foresting on the shore, you can indeed sneak around and see that indeed there is a like dense occupation of crabs on the beach, just waving their claws around and dancing back and forth.
I'm going to write this down in the big book of everything.
Would you make a perception
They're
check?
fit for traps. Oh, that's good.
Boom, boom.
Nice. You
I'm
have no
too
idea
enamored.
why they're doing this or where the music is coming from, but yeah, there is definitely like a little bongo drum beat with some wind instrumentation, and the crabs are dancing to it.
I am too enamored by the fact that it's even happening.
Sure, do you like leave, come back then? Just like it's a fucking crab dance.
Yeah, I was just gonna search for crab to get the actual Latin name, and the first thing that they recommend, crab rave.
What?
Oh, save
I'm not
it.
What?
What?
Please tell me it's just not a fuck it.
It's a meme.
Yeah, it's a meme.
You're so defeated by this.
Yeah, I will try to get the fucking Wikipedia. I get Neuston, also known for a crab rave. It's like, no, I'm just trying to get to crab. Just regular crab. Not crab rave. God damn it. It's on Wikipedia, what the fuck, man?
Man, screw this
I'm
weird ass
joking, I
island.
wish I was fucking joking. This guy
I know.
is, oh
I've
god,
got the Know Your Meme page up for Crab Rave right now.
See, oh, Actual Wikipedia, not meme center.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my god, it's like, no, it just wants regular crap.
Please don't get your video demonetized again by playing it.
I'm not. As much as I want to.
Man, that's what gets you demonetized?
Yeah, copyright music.
I mean just like all the other things that we often have in our
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
that
did
doesn't
say-
affect anything because my audience is so small that no one reports it.
Yeah, not the racism, not the fucking genocide, not the references to everything horrible in the world.
I'm
No,
sorry, I
just
can't hear anyone
music.
over the sound of this bumping rave.
Do, 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 do.
I swear, I thought
Ah.
it was going to be Party Skeleton. I wasn't actually expecting Crab Rave.
Let's just get off this place. It's cute and all, but I want to go home.
Alright,
I don't
well,
want shit island anymore.
presumably you have lit the bonfire by now, so
Oh,
you'd
fuck
think all
yeah.
there is to do is wait, right?
You'd think
Uh-huh.
that.
We just have to prepare for fucking other motherfuckers that can see the goddamn fire too.
Yeah, let's set up our defensive towers.
Yeah, because do
Yeah.
note, I believe you guys have left your rowboat because you escaped through Szooth's underground tunnel and then ran off to the coast, so...
Mhm.
You have lost your boat, so you'll have to wait for them to arrive and then realize you don't have your boat, and then send a boat and then bring you back. But yeah, let's see. Who hasn't rolled enough stuff today? Tarnavak. Why don't you roll me 1d4? Nice. Alright, and a d6. No.
Today is the day of twos.
Alright. Too bad, because
Well, just-
tomorrow's Tuesday.
There's not much I can
It's
do
Tuesday here already.
Yeah.
Not much
Yeah.
I can do on a sandy beach with my Kobold skills.
Yeah, so what do you guys
No,
do
that's
as you
not
wait around?
We set up our defenses before we started the whole rolling shit.
Yeah, like, you guys have defensive stuff, you've prepared for a fight, but it's just a silent, windy beach, and you're getting kind of drenched by the drizzle. And there's,
So
like,
what are you gonna do
distant
when we get
rave
back?
music.
So what are you gonna do when we get back to shore, back to the main?
You
I'll
asking
figure
Leona?
that out once.
That's a general question.
I'll figure that out once we're there.
Obviously,
Yeah.
we should find a hot spring.
I'm going to buy fresh potions, eat and drink to excess, and I should probably ever sit down and reconvene with the Raven Queen.
Probably look for a dick.
Well- I liked a couple of those things, but some of that stuff sounded boring.
Well, of course, but some of that stuff is necessary. I do not know about you,
Nice.
but we've been through rather a harrowing experience. In fact, one might
Yeah.
say we have gained quite a lot of experience and might need to take some kind of a week to come to terms with it.
Process it, as it's called, I think.
I think
Indeed.
the
Or a
technical term for that is being
Produce.
traumatized.
One person's trauma is another person's learning. I'm pretty sure that is how mercenary work and adventuring is supposed to occur. Becoming stronger is just a series of traumas that one collects at enough expanses of experience. We become stronger through them.
Is that how
You know-
adventuring is supposed to work? Because that sounds terrible.
You can now no longer change that my head canon that every level up is just a fresh trauma that you're just stuffing down. It's like
Just-
fucking Stars Without Numbers. They had Cthulhu rules. As you got crazier, you could choose to reduce your crazy points by just picking up like terrible habits and traumas like alcoholism or hallucinations and shit, just to keep existing as a character.
that's why drug abuse is extensively used in the Cthulhuverse.
Shit, yeah. Gotta get my laudanum
Yeah.
on. Gonna party like it's, 1847.
1899.
Whatever.
But just tell Leona, yeah, like, haven't you noticed that this is literally what we do?
I have. It's just hard to believe this is your everyday.
Well, I'd like to think that
Well, I
these ones
wouldn't
are
say
evident.
I wouldn't
This
say
is not
being stranded on an
everyday.
island full of zombies and ghosts and underground horrors is everyday work.
But at this rate, it is
It's-
certainly becoming a habit.
Yeah, like, we'd rather get off Undead Skull Dead Island with pretty cool crab rape party, but
Nah. And next we can go to an island that I've heard a lot about. It is called Tornado Island.
Let's not go there.
no. Let's not go to Tornado Island.
Let's get. Let's never step foot on.
fuck going to Tornado Island.
Actually, as you're joking about that, Voron starts like bobbing and says, "Island, island, island."
Oh, there's actually a Tornado Island. How delightful.
Then he just
Right.
shakes his head vigorously.
Oh, we should go to some kind of other island?
Island.
Squint. What's Voron looking at?
He is just staring off into the sea.
Alright, I will squint as well. I certainly hope that's our ride.
And yeah, as you are squinting off into the sea, it's been several hours of waiting. It's getting like a little bit past noon, but you can see a big shape moving towards you on the water.
Oh, please
Coming
be a
in
boat
from
and not
this
a fucking
direction.
monster.
Please be a
Wait,
boat.
from
Please
that
be a boat.
direction.
So pissed.
Blit. Also,
I
it's very
mean-
unsettling that the Tornado is still up there as well.
Yeah.
Leviathan. You thought you were
No.
escaping.
Versus the island.
Oh god, the island just fucking gets up and starts trying to
Yeah.
smack us.
You thought you were gonna escape this dungeon? I'll bring it to you, bitches. No.
Yeah, the dungeon starts. You just hear this fucking transformer noise that starts rising out of the fucking ground. You're like, oh god, no.
Unfortunately, the Leviathan did not move towards you guys this week.
Oh, thanks, Snagglepuss.
Yeah, don't mind the Leviathan.
call
He's just
that
chilling
stuff.
out.
I don't consider that an unfortunate thing. I consider that a very fortunate thing.
That does sound pretty gross.
I just make
But at
sure
the same
to keep
time, the lair
bonfire
being
going.
inside a monster is pretty dope.
Yeah,
That was my least favorite dungeon in Legend of Zelda.
True, it's everyone's least favorite dungeon.
also in Devil May
it
Cry
was my
3.
least-
Mm.
No, it was my least favorite dungeon in 73.
And what?
Play 73.
Oh, wait. We didn't have a
Fucking
dungeon
mimic
inside.
dungeon.
No, the dungeon wasn't a mimic. It was just everything inside the mimic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm
what you
sorry
want.
you have
you look at
plebeian
you open
tastes
the
and
door.
do not
the
love
door is
mimics.
teeth.
God, it's just... You guys are so disappointing sometimes.
I still remember.
I'm sorry. I was a little fucking kind goat that got fucking no hard feeling kids from a goddamn air minute.
I felt so bad not being there because that was just the 1 week out of the year I take a.
Yeah, but all of us were like, fucking... Kino is probably going to feel terrible because we even joked that someone was going to die while he's gone, and then we pause and go, at least he didn't have to go to Mimic fucking Dungeon.
Oh, mimic dungeon.
Oh man.
Alright, so...
Everything.
As you guys are sitting on the beach, this shape on the horizon resolves into a big, like, two-masted boat sailing towards you.
Yes.
Delightful.
I just
I'm gonna-
take the giant piece of cork and just slam it against Hashat and start tying it to her. Okay.
Can I do produce flame like a classic, like, flare?
Yeah, you can.
Just fucking
Whoa,
hug a
God,
flare
so
up
big.
there.
You got fire right there, so just
It's
use
a
it.
long... That fucking boat's a long boy.
That was a huge. Look at the size of absolute unit. I'm not the size of this lad.
Just in awe of the size of the slab. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Do
but
I
it's fucking-
recognize who owns this ship? Any kind of things on the sails?
Yeah, you do. You absolutely recognize it. It's the ship that dropped you off here.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, thank
It's not your girlfriend's
Oh,
boat.
Yeah, I haven't been hunted down by the Lich Isles.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, actually, as you are like, phew, I'm glad that's not my girlfriend's boat. You hear a big snap from the tree line,
Uh-oh.
and a
No.
face
Oh,
covered in like muck and blood and just gross shit
Sweet fucking
comes
shit
out.
fuck.
Oh, no,
Szooth?
No.
And there's like a skeleton draped over one shoulder, and another one is like hanging onto a leg, just trying to stab it over and over, but it can't. And she just stalks towards you very, very slowly, just kind of limping.
What the fucking blit?
I have no idea what's going on, and I'm going to hide. Bye.
Nice. Okay. So Szooth scarpers, and she just pivots in his last known direction, just keeps walking towards him in a slow and menacing manner. And behind her, several skeletons come out of the forest. Some of them shoot arrows at her, but she doesn't seem to give a shit. Dink, dink.
Now I'm torn between my desire to kill more skeletons and get the fuck away from this psycho bitch.
Szooth?
I'm gone. Fuck this
Just
shit.
stand.
Look, he
Just
doesn't
stand
want to
still.
go back.
Shut up!
Maybe-
I just
maybe-
elbow. Nahia,
Ow.
so like, shut up. Her vision is based on movement. Don't move.
That is racist.
Just don't move.
You realize
Walk
she's
away.
also a salamander, the same race as Nahia, right?
Yeah, I like looking at it like that.
Yes,
This is racist.
I just whisper between like clenching, but yes, but you're not that.
Hey, one day I could be just slightly less insane. I aspired to be that ridiculously powerful.
She is incredibly
Yeah, but-
ripped. And she's also heading
Another
right
day,
towards
another
you,
time.
if slowly.
Just
No.
fucking magic. Just whisper through the little. Szooth, do that little thing, that magic runaway picture thing that you said you were
Nah.
gonna do.
Szooth is fucking.
dive
you
in,
didn't have
dive
time-
in. He's gone. I'm looking around. I can't fucking see him. Like, where the fuck did he actually go?
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Like, go fucking. I don't know. I look for holes, suspicious holes in the ground.
Nope.
The blit? Like 20 feet
hell is
further
it?
down the shore, fucking Szooth bursts out of the ground covered in crabs. Oh, the pinching!
So she's like 100 feet away from you, and she's closing at about 15 feet every 6 seconds or so. So,
How far
But-
away from the boat away?
the boat is in the water.
Well,
It's-
we've got a Hashat, so that's not an option.
Yeah. So, what do?
Oh, for fuck's
That's like-
sake.
Nahia,
Just
your raven can mimic speech. Can you tell it what to say?
Like, one phrase at a time. I assume Szooth speaks in more than one
Then-
word.
Then have it fly
Yeah.
out to the ship, and just tell them to bring the rowboat.
Oh, may you please, Voron?
Bliet.
And excellent. Yeah, go with rowboat instead of black
Okay. Okay.
Boat.
We do this.
That.
Boat. Boat.
That.
Alright, he will take off and start flying for the ship.
Excellent. I'm going to try and talk to the psycho bitch. Wish
Are
me
you
luck
sure?
not
She
getting
might
punched.
just knock you out again.
Well, hopefully this time, if she looks like she's going to fucking tear through me, then I am just actually going to step aside instead of get pulverized. I am
Maybe.
faster than that right now.
Maybe walk along next to her instead of in her face.
Yeah, look, I know how to talk to a
I'm
person
just-
without getting to.
Oh, that's the wrong spell.
Please do not drop fucking
That was
Earth
the-
Tremor.
That was the wrong one. I wanted to do this
Oh,
one.
thank you.
So she's
Appreciate
like
it.
70 feet away from you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go approach.
All right. She doesn't. She acknowledges you. She like eyes you for a moment, then just resumes scanning the horizon for Szooth. Let me make a perception check for her. See if she
Oh,
can
God.
find her kobold. Let's see. Ivania, what is your perception?
I hope it is dicks. Terrible.
No.
Excellent.
She doesn't see him.
No, she does not, and it's frustrating her. Her fists are balling and unballing, and every so often, like an arrow just thunks into the back of her breastplate.
I'm just gonna like fucking huck an Eldritch Blast at one of those skeletons. Will you fuck off? It's obviously not working.
All right, they ignore you in favor of the person they've been trying to kill for like presumably hours at this point.
There's a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, there's a pack of
Just
skeletons.
keep-
Some of them are literally clinging to her and just stabbing her over and over again. She doesn't seem to care at all.
Alright.
I will smash the ones clinging to her because that's look, they're skeletons. Sorry, that's just how I do.
Yeah, okay. She
I
allows you to
will-
smash them. She doesn't stop.
All right, look, Ivania, yes.
Szooth.
Szooth told us a handful about you. I'm saying this in Draconic.
Oh, if you switch to Draconic. Okay, hold on.
I
So-
assume that she speaks her own language. Yes.
Yeah, so you switched to Draconic, and you didn't try this the first time she
Oh
was
my
Yes,
here.
I
God, she
fucking did.
doesn't-
Try.
Did
I
you?
did
Okay.
fucking try and speak to her in Draconic.
she
You
not-
ignored me and
does she-
punched my fucking
can
lights
she-
out.
Well, she was already raging at that point, I
Okay.
believe.
Can she not speak common? Oh my god.
So yeah, she looks at you side-eye and says, "Get out of my way. Don't make me angry."
I'm stood next to you. I'm not in your way, and I do not want to get punched out again. But would you at least listen for a second?
No,
Oh, for fuck's sake! Szooth said that he doesn't want to go back.
don't care.
You
want
see
to
why
take
I'm.
him against his choices?
Yes,
You see why
Why?
I'm completely hiding.
Szooth
Why
is
not
criminal.
travel-
He must come back to colony to answer for crimes.
What crimes?
Leaving.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
You're crazy.
I mean, I've heard that plenty of times for a number of reasons. I'm not going to disagree.
She makes a little firm nod and continues scouring the beach for Szooth.
Yeah, no, he's very good at hiding. I don't even know which direction they ran off in.
Szooth!
I'm
She
going.
snaps her head around to wherever the fuck you're hiding at this point.
It might be time for the shadow clone.
Alright, so what do you have your clone do?
Run.
Okay. She turns in the direction the clone runs in and continues stalking in that direction, presumably like away from the party. So you have three directions to go in. There's towards the Skellybobs, there's towards the Crab Rave, and then there's towards the north coast.
She's gonna spoil a perfectly good rave in a second.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, not fuck up the crab. Just sit
I
it to
just-
the other side.
I'll sit it to the other side. I didn't mean to
Leave
sit
the
them
crabs be.
the crabs.
Leave them in
Let-
peace.
Let the crabs be in peace. They have not earned any ire.
Alright, so she pivots like 45 degrees and starts following the clone Szooth. Actually, she can see two Szooths now, so I guess she needs to make an investigation check. Or an intelligence check. Alright. Nope.
Dope.
No,
So, one...
As she leaves chasing fake Szooth, I'm gonna give her like the third of a bottle of vodka I've got left.
It just drops at her feet. She doesn't care.
What bitch? I'll fuck pick that up and drink some of it instead then.
Following the Szooth clone. Szooth!
I'll make the Szooth clone run as far as it can, and then make the appearance of hiding while moving deeper in. I can only
make it look like he's burrowing.
I can only do this up to 60 feet. I don't. You see, I'm worried
Alright.
about doing that because then
So she
fucking
gets
ground
60
is-
feet away, and at this point you can see like a rowboat coming towards you, but it's still, a ways away. She gets to where he is. She starts like digging through the sand, throwing it up everywhere. Doesn't find Szooth, then turns around to the rest of the party and just glowers at you and begins advancing again.
Oh,
no,
for
like I
fuck's
said,
sake.
I specifically said I was gonna make it like go over and then hide.
Yeah,
when it was getting
and
to the
she
end of my range.
went to where it was hiding and tore it apart and couldn't find it because it doesn't exist.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We're on a shore. Like there aren't many places it could have had.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to see what I can do here.
She can't. She probably can't see you again because presumably you stealthed once more. But she's heading back towards the party.
I'm still
so.
stealth. Fuck that shit. I'm trying to see what I can do.
Just gonna wait by the water's edge, and if we got Hashat's cork, we'll just start putting her in a floaty.
Yeah, it's already attached. I made sure to specifically say it.
So, I suppose you guys want to start swimming.
Well, we're hardly going to leave you behind, so no, I'm going to wait here with you.
As you say
How
that, a
much
couple of
do you
arrows
float
just
with
like
that
bury in the ground next to your feet. Dum, dum.
Well,
Fucking
we'll
throw an
talk
Eldritch
about
Blast
it
back.
later.
Fuck off!
How much do you float with that thing, Hashat?
I have not tested it, and I'd rather not test it at all.
Well, there's no time like the present. I'm about to start getting closer.
Oh no! I really, really, really don't want. I am not going to go in the water.
Quick, fireman, carry her. Walk her out of the shore.
Okay.
Look, she is losing her shit. It is time for us to move.
Yes.
She's gonna like dead eye Nahia at this point and Draconic say, "Give me my Szooth."
Szooth is his own man. I really think that he kind of intends that. I don't have the right to give him to anyone.
Give me Szooth.
I fucking can't find him.
What do I even do here?
All right, she
Jesus
cracks
Christ.
her knuckles and starts advancing towards the party now.
Oh,
The
for
skelly
fuck's
blob
sake.
is just kind of following her at like a 30-foot distance at this point, just
Okay.
slowly
Minor
hurling
illusion.
arrows at her.
Minor illusion again. Actually, I feel like if I use this too much, this is
It's a
She
bad idea.
she's like the alien from Isolation. She will eventually learn your shit.
she will eventually learn
Yeah,
my
yeah.
shit.
Keep that one in the bank. Let's not spend that again. I
You know
could give her
what would be-
disadvantage
you know what
on
would-
some shit. I
You know what
suppose.
would be amazing right now? A spell called Create Pit.
Yeah, we don't have that shit though.
I could make the ground explode.
Cool. And before you even do that, I'm gonna throw a hex at her and give her disadvantage on. I don't fucking know. What does it take to avoid like falling your ass down?
Dexterity?
But you mean but things she has disadvantage to everything on already?
She doesn't have disadvantage on everything yet. She's just at exhaustion 2.
Yeah, but everything that Hex would affect.
Ability checks made with the chosen
Yeah.
ability.
Oh yes. She
Ability
does in
checks.
fact have a disadvantage on ability checks.
It doesn't include saves, does it? Then I guess I'm not hexing her.
All right. She's like 30 or 40 feet away from you guys at this point.
It's a fucking. I'm gonna hand the chest off to the barbarian full of fucking books, and I will fireman carry Nahia. Sorry, Nahia. I will fireman carry Hashat towards this boat.
Oh fuck!
Okay, so you start going out into the water.
Yes. Come on, it's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
All right, Nahia, when you pick up a shot, Ivania like grabs her own tail and just flicks it at you. So you
Well-
take 5 fire damage. This big ol' poof.
I take, fucking
2.
some fire damage. I
And-
take 2.
And she just snaps, "No escape. Give Szooth."
Don't have. Fuck off.
No.
Okay, I guess at this point I should be trying to make a pit trap. So let's try to do that.
No, I don't think
And
you
then-
have time to make a pit trap. All right.
I have mold earth. I have mold earth. I have a kobold, and I will do this in silence and then lead her into it if I have to, because I don't have any other ideas at this point.
There's swimming.
There's
All right.
swimming, yes.
It sounded like Tarnavak had something he wanted to say too.
I'm just in kind of heavy armor and therefore can't swim out to the.
How tall are you? I imagine it's not literally a swim. It's probably like a deep wade for a lot of this.
I mean, out to like 20 or 30 feet maybe, but like
That's
this-
20 or 30 feet less distance away from this bitch, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, and,
Here's
like,
the thing,
hopefully
if she
this
has to
rowboat
work-
hurries the fuck up.
Got,
Alright, so...
Plus, her movement
she's...
would be slowed even more in water.
Alright, I'm going to, yeah, start heading out and, like, drop a bag of caltrops behind her.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that they'll even hurt her, but...
It's a DC 15 save, it's
Oh, nice.
something.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that probably
Right.
sucks.
I mean,
you know
the disadvantage to this is you're dropping them on a beach. She'll just walk around them.
Okay, I'm going.
But, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but that's still...
Yeah, it'll slow her down a little bit.
slowing her down.
So Hashat's being fireman carried. Tarnavak's waiting
I'm
out.
going to. No, I'm going to just. I'm going to shove my way out of.
My big, strong Slam-a-lam-land arms.
I'm big. I'm big, strong too. Okay.
This is true.
Let go.
Oh, fine. Come on, though. We're in... probably fucked, like, real soon. You gonna do the thing?
Get Szooth. Just go.
I'm not
I will
kidding.
try- I'm going to try and slow her down.
Oh, for Blad's sake.
This is. So yeah, about that pit
Nobody's
trap.
fucking talking to each other, so you're all on your own fucking fault for this bullshit.
About
Yeah,
that
One
pit
is
trap.
so-
hiding, saying nothing.
Ursula,
and
have
the
you
other one has
left
to
yet,
plan
or are
what
you
he's
still
doing.
on the beach?
I'm walking away, but I'm carrying this fucking chest on my fucking head out in
Okay.
the water, man.
So you've left
Unfortunately, I'm not
Leona
that
alone
involved.
on the beach, I guess.
Is
She's
she
like,
not following her?
Leona unfortunately
Yeah,
moves
I
at like
can't-
a quarter of everyone else's pace when you're in the water. So
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Grab
Oh,
her,
I'll carry her then.
and I'm going to erupting earth. The Mr. X.
Up on
I'm
my
trying-
shoulders, cat.
Slow her down with some.
all right, she gets knocked on her ass. Oof, and then
Okay.
begins raging.
Well, that's all difficult terrain.
All right,
Oh,
so she's gonna throw some fire at you.
She took 19 damage.
All right, I'm guessing a 16 doesn't hit
Ow.
you.
It does not. I will block that with my.
Big huck of fire explodes on your shield. She curses at you in Draconic and begins like picking her way over this the shoreline that's become covered with like debris and caltrops and like bits of firewood that are now on fire and spreading around, rolling down the beach.
How long?
The
is
skeleton
that?
blob
She's
is
moving like
coming
5
closer to
feet.
the party as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sakes!
hurry up, robot, for fuck's sake!
Why is this rowboat so slow? Why is this the most cinematic rowboat?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a D3, Nahia.
What about my pit trap? You haven't sent
See
me.
how many rounds.
I mean, if
it
she
will-
falls into the pit trap at this point, it ain't slowing her down much.
Well,
All right,
How
Alright.
deep is the pit trap, though?
I was gonna dig it like 15, 20 feet.
I mean,
You
can
know,
you dig
might
it
as well
in
without the
like?
face.
All right, so if you want to dig a pit trap, like,
I
are you
digged
digging
to-
it directly under where she is standing actively?
No, I'm gonna have to lead her away from that shit.
Okay, so you're gonna reveal yourself and then make her follow you, like
Yes.
into the pit trap. Okay. So like, if
Yeah.
you want to do that, sure.
Yeah,
so
that's why
as soon
I
as
was
she
saying-
sees you, she turns towards you and just starts stalking your way.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a like. Let's be safe and spend 3 rounds making that 30 feet.
Okay. So
30
Uh,
feet.
I guess make a disadvantage stealth check to try and hide this from her.
All right, that makes sense.
Good luck.
Try.
Does anyone have inspiration to turn that into a normal?
I don't.
Do I
no.
have just wait.
No. I don't have any other.
Nice. All right,
16?
16. So she will make a perception check to see she sees this.
Fuck.
17.
Okay, so she stops like on the edge of the pit trap, and you're on the other edge at this point,
Oh.
and staring at each other. And she's gonna cross her arms over her chest, and you can tell she's like tensing up, readying.
Oh, can I charge and just bull rush her?
So this is when I start digging a hole that is small only for nothing.
All right, so
I'm going to
she's
charge
no
her
longer.
and try to-
Hold on. So
Okay.
order of operations is she's doing a thing, Szooth is digging, and then Hashat's gonna charge. It sounds like.
Okay.
Cause yeah, or actually Szooth, you start digging, then she'll go, and then Hashat, because that's order of dexterity. So Szooth, you will have cover from this, because she was about to say like, Szooth, just come here, or I'm going to knock you unconscious.
No! I do not wish to be knocked unconscious.
Alright, well, if you insist.
What is the produced flame?
That is her throwing fire off of her tail into your face meats.
I can do that too, but it's a singular D8. When do I get more dice?
As you level up, it's a cantrip.
Am I just one hit? I'm still conscious.
Alright,
Only
so yeah,
barely.
she has thrown a bunch of fire in your face, and she growls, Szooth, if I have to do that again, you might go unconscious or die. Come here. And then she gets charged in the back by Hashat. So,
Actually, what? Yeah.
go ahead and roll athletics.
Wait, you trying to knock her into the pit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and kick her into the pit.
Nice.
Alright, so
Now,
she'll...
see, I could do that, but I think it would be funnier to run up and then...
Down the waiver.
That's probably more useful as well.
that will not
Yes.
knock her into the pit. That will just knock her on her butt.
But you said she stood at the edge of the pit.
Okay. Oop, that was the wrong button.
That was...
Then-
super
If you want to smite
You know
her,
what does?
that'll
you know
do.
what,
That'll
but
do
you know
some
what
stuff.
does? Thundering Smite does knock someone back.
Yeah. So if you want to make an
I
attack
guess
roll
it's
against her
gonna be
armor
an
class,
attack roll.
yeah,
Does
you can-
anyone have?
No.
No.
No,
Hasn't-
second time.
Okay. All right. Well, I figured I'd ask. Well, yeah, try. 20.
All right. So could you print Thundering Smite? Like, does she get a save or anything against it?
There is a save.
Okay, is it a dex save?
No.
What is it?
No.
In fact, it is. It is
Strength?
in fact a strength,
Cool.
which she's good at, but
Uh,
probably
yeah.
the best option I have.
Yeah, I mean, the bull rush would be strength anyway.
No,
So
she's totally.
you hit her in the back, and she's like skids forward directly to the edge, and then she's gonna turn around and she's gonna give you the punchies.
Oh dear, here it comes.
Boom,
Fuck.
boom, boom.
Oh, fuck.
Ow,
It's a good
ow.
thing she has disadvantage.
She sure doesn't.
I
she
mean,
doesn't have
raging.
Raging.
she's... does she not have, like, a whole bunch of exhaustion?
She has 2 exhaustion,
No.
which does not
Fuck.
impede her attacks. No.
Let's
The good news is she
see.
was
So
not
the
reckless
first one-
attacking. She is just punching you.
Well, the first
Oh,
one
22.
misses.
Alright, so you catch that on
Right.
your shield.
I am going to take the other 2. However, I did have the foresight to do the bonus hit
Everything-
points.
Yep.
So I actually have an extra 4, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 hit point.
Nice. Okay, so she punches you repeatedly in the face, and she points behind her and says, Szooth!
Yeah. Are we in initiative yet? Because I feel like I
I
really
mean-
Are
want
you
to be.
fucking running yet, DC?
Why are you not running?
Yeah, no, DC's in a fucking hole now, guys. He has
Guys,
literally dug a hole.
I dug a hole, and now I have to fucking try to figure out a way to get out without.
So it's
getting
your
just
turn.
fucking
What would you like to do?
whacked. Well, I would
You
like to.
run.
I would like to do that without getting fired, which is why I'm asking if we're in initiative. 'Cause
Yeah,
if we're
we
not,
are in
I'm going-
initiative, and it's you, her, and then Nahia. Or not Nahia, Hashat. Because everyone else has
Okay.
run off into the water.
Okay then.
Also, there's a skeleton ball that is slowly approaching you guys, by the way.
Oh my god.
There's like 30 skeletons in a group just like ragtaggedly shooting this bitch over and over again. So,
Right.
Szooth, what would you like to do?
Double move out into the water and
Hedrah,
swim.
stop.
Please.
I'm trying.
Fuck off.
I'm trying to figure out what to do here by looking at what I have. Because I want to point this out. Every time I do something with people said like DCL do this thing, I'm like, fine, I'm rushed, I'll do the thing. It always backfires. So let me figure out what I'm gonna do. All right. So she's got her little tail fire. There's her
Yeah.
tail fire right now.
Her entire weaponry is her fists and her tail flame.
All right. How deep was the hole I dug before she?
Apparently it was like 30 feet.
I said I was going to try to. It was gonna
Yeah, you
take-
had time. You had several turns of the party distracting her before she saw you again.
All right. There is no way I can climb. And right now she is in melee with Hashat. Or
Yes,
Hashat
so-
KO'd.
Hashat is behind her, then Navanya, then the pit, then you in your hole.
There's no easy way for me to get out of that hole in a quick and timely manner. I don't have a climb speed, fortunately.
How deep did you dig your hole? You only moved like 10 feet.
You said it was 30 feet deep.
No, are you at the bottom of the
Yeah,
pit you were trying to, or Hashat was trying to knock her into?
Okay, let me put it this way.
I thought there was another hole that you had dug on the other side.
Well, I hadn't gotten to dug that hole yet because I was trying to dig the pitfall and then try to dig out. And then it was just like, nope, she caught you, and it was just
Then
like,
she
well,
wouldn't
fuck.
fucking see. Then she couldn't have seen you. You were literally impossible to see if you were at the bottom of the fucking 30-foot pit. You're literally physically impossible to see at the bottom of a 30-foot pit.
But you would
unless
also know you're
standing
there
on the
because there's a
fucking
pit
edge.
that's being dug in front of her.
I mean, I guess the only thing I would have was a disadvantage when she whacked her tail frame, which since he rolled at 18-18, wouldn't have fucking mattered.
Yeah. So again, like either you're at the edge of the pit, like facing her,
No,
or you're at the bottom. I don't care which. Pick one. What do you do?
Mold Earth only has a range of 10 feet.
Okay,
I'm
so you're at
gonna
the
use
bottom
that
of the pit. You're looking up at her. She did not get knocked in. What would you
Okay,
like to
the
do?
only chance I have is to make a Szooth, a small-sized hole in the side of the thing, and hope she doesn't jump down to whack me. That's all I got. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start digging. And last time we were on the island, I did something like this. You said a Kobold would have a natural dig speed of 5, and
Yeah.
using Mold Orf would give
So
me.
a total of
15
10 feet. Or
So unless I can use my cunning action to also
No.
translate that, yeah, then I only got that. So then I can't even use cunning action to really hide.
yeah,
'Cause
it'd be
it's-
pointless. Like she knows where you are.
So I'm gonna use cunning action to take a potion.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah,
Good choice.
gonna be my turn. There's a potion.
All right, and then you begin digging out of the hole, like your little Szooth escape hatch.
Yeah, I'm making a
Like, you're
side
so
hole.
bad at describing this.
I'm making a side hole, and I'm gonna start trying to dig up. But right now, like within the hole, there is a smaller Szooth side. So Hedrah, please.
Okay, I gotcha. It's her turn. She's just gonna jump into the hole. Hashat, you can opportunity attack.
Okay,
All right, you hit her. Ow. Okay, so now she's at the bottom of the pit and she's clawing after you. She's much slower than you are, so you'll get out before she does. Like she'll be like 10 feet behind you, screeching Szooth. By the time Szooth pops up at the top, there's a skeleton ball getting towards Hashat. So Hashat, presumably once she gets in the hole, do you want to like run towards the water or?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll cheese it now.
Okay, so she goes down.
I ain't
Hashat
jumping in
books
the-
it for the water.
I'm not jumping into the cage with the bear. Charging the bear was a bad idea, but I'm
Szooth
not getting
pops
into the
up
hole.
like 30 feet behind you and just starts hauling ass towards the water.
Yeah,
And the two of you get to the water's edge and start like wading out as the rowboat's getting there with all your friends in it. And then as you get into the boat, you hear a shriek of Szooth as she pulls herself up out of the ground, just covered in sand, and then the skeletons just crash into her like a wave, and she's just buried out of sight as you guys begin rowing as fast as you can back towards the mothership.
There's a bear. There's a barbarian rowing there on the goddamn boat. We're moving. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. So you finally get off of Death Island. leaving Ivania to be
No.
consumed by the skeleton hordes until she can punch them all to death.
I'm sure she'll be fucking fine.
Just once we get on the boat and be like, go, 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 just go, just go. Move.
The captain blinks as you guys get aboard.
Get us the fuck away from Death Island. I will
What
indicate
happened
him
out
to-
there?
Roll!
Look through your
Let's
fucking
talk
spyglass, you'll
Roll.
see it as we leave it in the distance.
Undead? God, what is that salamander doing? Oh,
Fucking
God, I
destroying
can't
them and
watch.
hunting us.
Those poor skeletons.
The carnage.
Just
Fucking fuck off.
drop
Let's
the
go.
lift anchor. Get the oars out. Get the slaves on the oars. I don't care. I'll help. I'll push this boat out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright. Stop that. Get your anime weebery out of here.
No, that was a dick
Is that
jizzing.
Oh, it's even worse. Alright, and so the boat turns away from Death Island and begins making its way back towards Avaro, a journey which will take it like about a day, because it's already like afternoon. So you'll get there probably around like 6-7 o'clock in the evening. The captain is very curious about what happened to you guys there. Like, why are there undead? Why was there a giant bunch of crabs dancing? Why did he witness a
Okay.
salamander just like breaking skeletons over her knee and shrieking? What
I'm
the fuck is
okay.
going on?
What?
It's complicated.
Okay. Crab raid. Crab party is good. It's okay. Let them be. The entire island is infested with undeads and really bad undead. And then there's her.
Who's hunting one of our friends.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's one of those never go to this place ever again kind of thing.
Yeah, if you ever meet that salamander, be careful, because she is an all-powerful psycho bitch.
I think it's been made aware. I think it's been made clear why I do not try to converse with her, and convince her that I should stay.
Both mine and Hashat's concussions are happy to agree with you. It's sad that
Oh,
at this rate
guess
it's
what?
starting to look very inevitable when issue turns up next time.
I see
But
why
wait.
you got knocked on your
There's
ass
one
so
more
hard.
thing.
Hmm.
There's one more thing. We're out in the water. We're like a day away. Just point out. We're gonna get to sleep in beds.
It'll be nice. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to sit here on the deck in what hopefully becomes sunlight once this rain stops. And get
Mhm.
shit-faced. I have some
You know,
money.
I'm just.
Do you have any cheap shit
Yes.
rum for me to get hammered on?
Well, let me just pull out all these good booze that I've saved up.
Excellent. Let's get on with this. I need to make sure that that place becomes a grim, distant memory. Any random sailors who hang with us, I will recount the tales of some of the crazy shit that we saw there. And you know, we had some tales of heroism. It was mostly heroic, all things considered, before the whole island seemed to come alive to hunt us.
Yes. I'm still just so
Yeah,
fucking.
in
oh.
fact, as you are beginning to recount the tale, another passenger will join you. A fellow with dark skin and large canid ears planted atop his head, and a minstrel's lute slung on his back, who seems quite eager to record this tale if you'll tell it to him in full.
Alright then. What's your name, stranger?
My name's Ammon. I come from a little village just on the other island there. He'll point past Death Island.
Oh, the one that looks like a cock and balls in the map.
Yeah, that's the one. don't gotta point it out, but yeah. You know they say the gods in the ancient times. Well, our island and Herona's womb, that big sort of uterus-looking one over there, used to be part of the same island. All joined up, and that's where life started.
You know what? Considering that one of them sprung off and escaped as a penis, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's kind of cute story, but it's my first time off the island, and already I meet a bunch of adventurers. That's good luck for me, right? As a bard, I mean.
You wish to be a traveling minstrel then?
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm going to Avara to see if there's any master bards around to teach me, but well, maybe I can impress one if I tell your story to him.
It is possible. You remind me, like, talking nobles like I've been around Avara. Would Cass's family be the kind of people that would perform patronage, or would they?
I mean, Cass, I guess, make a history check. Let's just see if you've officially made the connection here yet.
Sure.
All right, yeah. Cass's family is literally the Duke of Pergoleth, so yes, absolutely. They are effectively the second highest ranking noble family in the country.
Sure, then yeah, I'll fill him in on. At least we have some vague connections to them, and know that they're ducal folk, and that we've got along quite well with one of their family members who he himself was similarly a bard. So they'd be people who might provide patronage or teaching. And a tale about us might go a long way.
Yeah. So if you want to make one of you wants to make a performance check to try and recount this story and make yourselves seem like the big heroes that you are, perhaps your tale will begin spreading around.
I'm going to bed.
All right.
That's a 2.
You got a performance of 2.
I was
Do you have any?
just-
Do you have any exhaustion?
No, actually.
Then fucking go for it with advantage, because I am not in a position to actually tell this tale properly.
Nice.
Mother of fuck.
All right.
Wow.
You have introduced into the tale of skeletons fuck over a bunch of adventurers over and over again. He will tell Death Island as a horror story, not as an adventure story.
We're really tired,
Yeah.
okay? We just spent like a week
Yeah.
on that island.
Oh,
Can we
Ursula just looks at the two of them and go like, "You're very bad at telling stuff. Like, don't forget
it
we
might
did
be the
this,
concussion.
and then this happened, and
It
this
might-
happened. Like, yes,
It's probably the concussion.
yeah. so
Well,
go to
fuck,
bed,
Ursula.
get some
Well
sleep.
done.
Yeah. Don't forget we did this, and then we had to do all this, and then when you did this, like, wouldn't you just adds in the fact all the big chunks that was fucking missing and all the stuff that we did.
Maybe I should just go lay down.
All right.
Are the beds on this boat actually good enough to heal exhaustion?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's only a day-long boat ride back to Avara.
I feel like it's a nice thing to get put out there and clear in the future, though, because it's not going to be the last time that we're on a large boat.
Yes, as long as you aren't interrupted by like random encounters or terrible weather, you can indeed take downtime on boats.
Cool. Okay.
But again, any day of like bullshit happening will interrupt that and make you, lose a day.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll take a nap and get 2 days into my reconvening
And
with the
2 days,
Raven.
nothing. It's like less than a day back to Avara again.
Oh, it's less than a day. Alright,
Yeah.
whatever then. I just spent the time catching a nice drunken nap on the deck instead.
Exactly. Like there's no like long rest here on the boat either. It's just you get on the boat,
Yeah.
hang out on the deck. You tell Eamon your story, and then by the time you're done regaling him with the horrors of Death Island, you are pulling back into the docks of Ivara City. Let me
Yeah.
make
Looks
sure.
like Ursula's version of the story was a lot stronger.
Yeah, unfortunately, your guy's version is the one he was, focusing on.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but so it not only becomes a goddamn horror story, it becomes a really fucking good, scary
Yes,
horror
I will
story.
give you that. It is no longer just like, ooh, spoopy skeletons. It's now a really compelling horror story. I can get behind that.
Hey, well, I mean, that's a success in my book. That's who doesn't like
Yeah.
it?
Hopefully it will keep
Story.
people
It
the
wasn't
fuck off
like-
of Death Island.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's actually
that
probably a
is
good
what that
idea.
story will do. It will indeed keep people away from Death
Good.
Island.
There wasn't even good treasure.
It's we got it just all you
Right,
saw,
the true
when the
horror
boat
at the
came,
end.
There was just when the boat came, there was this fucking treasure chest, this fucking chest sticking out of the water out of a pair of hands before being tossed onto the boat, and then like Ursula drags herself up.
Yeah, that's your
That's
version of
just
the
short.
story. It's a shame that doesn't actually happen.
No, I was carrying the chest to the boat member.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that
the
wasn't money.
books.
Those were books.
Yeah, that is all books.
Yeah.
Speaking of
that's
which,
like
though,
the-
there was no
talking about.
gold.
Leona will insist on paying you guys a significant fee for her safety, at the very least. She will give each of you 10 pieces of platinum,
Excellent.
which is
Wow.
a big fuckload of money.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn all of you into potions. Jingle the pouch.
come, Leona.
So she will-
You should stay. You should come with us. You too have to deal with the stresses of the island. We should find somewhere to relax, unwind.
Well, I wouldn't mind spending a little time, at the very least, studying my, well, discoveries, but unless you're heading back
Well.
towards Anderland, I'm afraid I won't be becoming an adventurer just now.
No, I do not recommend adventuring. It's not good for the brain or the soul or the body.
Nonsense. I think it's wonderful. We should just make sure to avoid necromantic islands in the future. Not good
Also
adventuring
avoid your
spots.
crazy stalker bitch.
I am trying every day.
Yeah.
I just reach down, grab Szooth by the, I will say scruff, but the back of the cloak and clothes, and just start dragging him towards the tavern.
Well, it
From-
seems my services are
Yeah.
needed.
Have fun.
You need a drink. I need the drink and food. And it's nighttime. We all could use.
Is it night?
I scored
Yeah,
less
like
drunk
7 or
now.
8.
I'm off to the city baths.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's about the Savin said it would be 7 or 8 at night when we get there.
Yeah, it's definitely getting towards dark now.
Why not, instead of
Baths,
a drink, we all head to the baths? I think
What?
now what we need is
You
not
know
one.
what?
No, what is this all head? I just wanted some peace.
No, exactly. Instead of a normal ruckus party, I think would it be serve us better if we all relaxed in the soothing waters.
Can you
Can
drink
we
of the
sleep
bath?
in the baths?
If they are the right kind of baths, I say not. Why not?
They're just city baths. They've got private bath stalls. They've got a large open bath. One for men,
Exactly.
one for women.
We've just gotten paid quite a bit. hefty
What about
sum.
one for?
This place is, I mean, there are some rather interesting individuals who happen
What
to
are the
follow
bath-
mother. Oh,
Actually, what were the bathhouses like?
I'm describing them to you literally right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And indeed, it is attended by a few of the greater priestesses and priests, and shall pat her holy symbol shield. So I imagine there are a couple there who will do more than attend to a cleaning. But they're also particularly good at being around when people get cleaned to also make sure that, you know, everything else is clean, medically speaking. Quite useful.
So the baths are also a brothel.
No, I'm saying that the baths have private bathhouse, like little bathhouse pits, but also there are some priestesses there who will attend to a washing and will also make sure that you have no VD.
I mean, the idea
I
of
think
having a nice, pretty little lady scrub me down sounds pretty great. Let's go. I think that's the winner right there. What we going with?
so. Tarnavak, you're down for food and drink, and then sleep without having to look after sleeping skeletons in the night?
Sleep sounds good.
Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna be indoors. And there's not gonna be any rain. So about it. Boots on me.
It was your treat last time. Let me.
Very well. Just... I'm not letting go of the fucking Szooth. It's like right now I'm just holding on to, because this little thing has caused enough enough stress
But I-
damage to the group here.
But I need to refill my supply
Of what?
of dragon bush.
Please do not stare at me in the shower.
It's like,
Oh,
I
no.
just look at him, it's like, oh, okay.
No,
Just
the
set-
herbs.
oh,
Ah, thank
okay,
you.
go get your dragon bush.
The Szooth will skitter off.
Ah, yes. Food. Warmth. Ever seen a wet, miserable bear? No, it's not a pretty sight.
Alright, so it looks like Zeus heading towards the markets, and Tarnavak and Ursula are going directly to the tavern. And Nahia, Hashat, and Leona are heading towards the city baths.
Yes.
There's also the deal that now we're on solid ground. Something to do.
Alright, so yeah, the city baths are a big, like, Roman bath sort of thing, huge marble structure around a natural vent of hot water. There's a very large open area for, like, middling class common folk, and then there are more private individual, like, outbuildings for more esteemed individuals such as yourselves. If you would like to pay 1 GP, you can have yourself a private bath. If you would like to pay 2 GP, you can have a bath with the attendance of a Mithrin priestess. Lewd optional, but encouraged. After all, she might be the goddess of healing, but she's also the goddess of boning down.
She's the goddess of healing and the goddess of feeling.
Exactly.
And when I get that feeling, on a sexual healing.
Look, it's not a brothel if you pay and then just the sex is optional afterwards.
Yeah. Please.
That
It's a
sounds like a
bathhouse-
brothel.
Nope, it's a bathhouse with a courting room.
Yeah, a courting room where you pay some money to get in, and then if the priestesses like you, you can, get your dick wet.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
pay a little extra to be in their company, where they can be impressed by you.
exactly. So, yeah, do you guys go for the full package, or?
I'm just gonna go with a nice 1 goldie.
Okay.
Also, Voron's gonna get a scrub down after being, doing so much successful murdering. Yep.
You're gonna get
Murder burp,
one,
murder burp.
And you did say you wanted some peace and quiet.
Yep.
Could they do massages?
I imagine
yeah.
so.
That is part of the 2 gold deal.
Hey, Leona, you want a massage? I'll buy.
That's all right. I'd rather just take care of myself, but thank you.
Oh,
She's
come
gonna
on! I insist. You need to
absolutely
unroll.
if she starts having a massage, she will pass the fuck out.
That's the point. She's got to relax. Chill
Yeah.
out.
And I'll leave it to
What's that? You need to relax more? Here we go. Here's 2 gold for a nice massage.
A shot, please. I'm the one who's supposed to be paying you.
I insist.
Make a persuade check with advantage. Nice. All right. Leona will feign resistance, but she will be led away by a Mithrin priestess.
I'll also pay 2 gold.
All right. Do you get the internal scrubbing, or are you just going to get a massage as well?
Sure.
All right. Would you make a con save? Womp womp. Okay. Do you end up spilling like onto her thighs or something? But nevertheless, she is exquisitely proficient at her job, as you would expect from a Mithrin priestess to be. And you will come away from this massaged to completion and to relaxation. You will have advantage on the next ability check you make.
Cool.
As will Leona, who comes away looking not nearly as flushed as you are.
I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Is what?
Leona does not get lucky in the baths, in other words.
That's fine.
Does not appear she is into the ladies at all.
I wish to do an investigation check.
Okay, what on?
If there is a kobold sewer system in this town.
Sure, you can investigate that. See if there are some kobolds living under the city. So you're partly right in your thinking that there's like a big sewer system under the town. And you hear rumors that it's inhabited, but not by kobolds.
No.
The rumors you hear are that there are goblins still living under the city. Yeah, no, even worse, goblins.
What are goblin-kobold relationships like?
You tend to fight a lot over the same nesting grounds.
So not friendly.
Generally not. Not like attack on sight.
Still, I'm not going to be getting any special merchandise from them.
Probably not. No, they will not be super happy to see you. At least not on first meeting.
And yeah, let's stay away. I guess I'll just go to the local apothecary.
Okay. Easily done.
Gonna try to go in for the real good stuff, but have to settle for the normal stuff.
Alright, yeah. If you want to restock your herbalist kit for like a silver piece, you can.
Yes. Also, I suppose at this point I'll have to start making healing potions again, since I am basically down to just the one. What was the pricing again for each potion?
25 silver.
25 silver or 25 gold?
No, 25 silver when you make them. And you can make 1 per hour of work. But remember, if you're going to be doing a short rest, you can make like 1 a day, and on top of, or sorry, if you're going to take a downtime here in town, you can make like 1 potion a day in your spare time.
Well, it's already late, so I'll just spend 75 silver and make me some 3 potions before I go to sleep. What's the translation again between gold and silver?
10.
Okay. $75 silver. Alright. And then I'm just going to make those potions and add them to the character sheet.
Sweet criminy fucking Christmas. See that Merz trying to stealthily out Hedrah.
Actually, you know what I should do too? While I'm here at the apothecary, I'm gonna ask to see if they have anything that is strong enough to put to sleep creatures of particularly strong constitutions.
Just say you're hunting mammoth.
No, I don't think that would be.
You're hunting a giant honey badger.
Well, don't you have anything that could perhaps put to sleep even the angriest of creatures? Say, like a giant honey badger.
Oh, that's a tough ask. Catfolk, like older gentleman says, adjusting his spectacles. I don't get many of those creatures around here, but let me see what I can do as Savin opens the poison list.
Oh, well then now I'm guaranteed to get something shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
poisons can be good.
like, they're so awful in the book. They're just wank. I've had to make all of my own, basically. Like, they're useless. And then, even more annoying is you look at how terrible all the potions are, and then NPC stat blocks that... I don't disagree with them having incredibly powerful poison.
But yeah,
Just dump you, and you're like, where the fuck was that shit when I was trying to buy it?
trust me, as someone who likes to be the fucking rope fag, going through it and being like, maybe I can poison it, make
Nah,
the difference up to that. No.
No, they're all wank. I make my own for box.
I
The other ones
think
already
if
exist,
you
but-
want to make your own poisons, you can if you're proficient with a poisoner's kit. But anything that's in the book, you can buy pre-made. Like that's just what exists normally on the quote-unquote black market.
Okay, then never.
Why the market gotta be black?
Because it's illegal.
Stop appropriating my culture, But no.
What's illegal?
Powerful poisons.
Poison?
Oh.
I'm looking for something that's going to be a sleeping drug that's basically going to be powerful enough to put out what's normally a angry
Yes,
honey badger.
If
in my
you
words.
have proficiency in a poisoner's kit or get it, you could start researching that.
Well, I guess that's another. I guess that's going to be a week I gotta wait for. Because let me tell you about professional poisoner's kit that I do not have and will not have access to. Because the only one that gets access to it naturally is the assassin.
I mean, any background could have access to the poison kit, but yeah.
I'm a sage.
I mean, any background can get access to the poisoner's kit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you get it. Like, we can learn it. I thought you meant to start off with it.
No.
Just get it easily.
I mean, no, any background could have the poisoner's kit proficiency if you wanted to. That's how backgrounds work. You can have anything.
Well, considering how shit poison is naturally, that wouldn't be something I'd normally take. So,
And that's fair.
Hindsight 2020.
But yeah, that's definitely a trait you can learn through downtime if you want, and you are in a giant city that no doubt has a thriving underworld, though none of you have any connections with it at present, so getting training in poison is not out of the question at some later date. For now, though,
Excuse you?
excuse you what?
Getting tranny poison?
Poison trainee.
It's
I-
training.
Training.
It's Jesus, come on.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just heard like it wouldn't be out of you something and then like broken bits against
No.
tranny poisons. Like I
God.
just sat there going like, really, Savin? Really?
And this is why I'm confused, is why the fucking DMX song is what gets you demonetized.
I know, right?
Yeah, I was like, okay. But you broke up for me, so all I heard was that be like, really, Savin of all fucking people.
Dark Vision is even more hilarious. Wait, that's not how that works.
It fucking is.
I mean,
it's
I guess
a lot
if-
of power. The bird companion gives you dark vision, or if you already have it, increases it by 60. And one of the Warlock Eldritch invocations gives you 120-foot dark vision.
I guess
So it fucking would give me 180 dark vision, which is so stupid. Full color dark vision, no less.
It's not
I guess they
actually super good, though.
Oh no, because it would be useless for most maps. But it is really weird, the idea that you would walk out at night and then it would still be fucking day.
So is it like
I
some
can't
kind of,
see 180 foot away.
so is it like some kind of its own familiar system that's not the
Yes.
familiar system? Okay.
Correct. The Raven Queen, who is my patron, grants me special burb, and burb comes with some little fancy things
You
it can
should
do.
get
Oh, we're taking a
Actually,
week of
being able to
downtime in
speak with
Sick Bay.
animals would be really good.
Yeah, beast speech.
That way
That
you
means I
and
get to
Voron
speak
can
Yeah,
talk.
straight.
Scream.
Yeah. I don't know if we're taking that downtime the week for leveling up yet.
Good question.
What?
So,
Oh.
I mean, are we? I want
We're
to.
not. I want to. I so fucking want to.
Yeah.
All
Our
right.
characters could probably use a week of fucking
Can
chilling
you
out.
just real quick show us the world map?
Sure.
Okay, so
You are here.
so Cass, if he wants to go anywhere, does actually have, assuming he's not an idiot and uses the road, does have to come through here. So
Okay.
I like
Run
Green
off
County.
there.
I'm gonna go through the mountains.
I'm an
He's already
adventurer.
proven that he is not good at traveling alone through mountains. That's how we found him last time, on fire.
That's,
That is true. He was
And
literally on fire.
let's hope he chooses to take the sensible route then. Either way, we're not going to be able to catch up to him if he doesn't, so we might as well take the week.
Yeah, just mention like we drop a note at the embassy in case. Like, hey,
Yeah,
we're
he
still
already
here,
got
we're just
that.
Gonna...
Or rather, you already left a message with his, I believe, cousin at the embassy.
So we're leveling up.
Yes, but that was before we'd headed out to fucking Anxiety Island, and then came back. So we just mentioned, hey, we're back in town, and in case. So yeah,
Well, we're there in a
I might
week.
be here for a
I'll
week.
probably pop round and say hi to Franz and be like, just so you know, we made it back from Death Island. By the way, we met a really nice bard, and if you can help him out, that'd be great.
Okay. Also, Nahia, since we are taking the week here, as you presumably you're joining everyone else at the same tavern with Mr. Grandio.
Yeah.
So, as you enter the first time that night, he will approach you and say, Mistress Nahia, you have a letter here. And he will pull it out of his vest and hand it to you with a flourish.
Oh, my thanks. I'll hand him a silver.
He will give you a bow and return to his work of shoveling booze into Ursula.
Dope.
And yeah, it is a beautiful letter with like a little dusting of gold around the wax that has been sealed up.
Ah, blat.
You do not recognize the seal at first, and it just has your name as your full name written across it.
Oh, okay then. Sure. I'll take a seat in the corner with a drink, and I'll do the like careful opening of the wax seal to preserve it. Like I don't want to actually break the seal itself. I'll just cut the paper out from underneath it.
Okay. Yeah, it is at first glance an invitation, a formal invitation to a ball that will be happening in a week's time at the government building here in Avara.
Oh, blat.
Oh my god, DCL, no! What have you done, you fucking moron?
Took you guys a while to notice.
No.
You do this every time. Why are you guys
I
surprised?
know, but it's like it's punished you every time, so it's more like why haven't you?
No,
stopped?
it's had some times where it's been really good.
Didn't you?
Not in this
also
campaign.
get, like 2 or 3 the previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, it's been bad. Anyway, so yes, it is an invitation to the ball at the government building. It is celebrating the completion of a new trio of warships that will be guarding the Arethian Sea from the evils of piracy.
Oh, that is pretty good actually. Pirates can go suck a dick.
Yes. And as you get down to the bottom, you realize that this is the +1 copy from a certain Anaya Lashayov, who has extended her arm to you should you be here in the city.
Well, it looks like I'm going to a party.
I mean, yeah, it's her, but I mean, it's a party.
It's
And
a party.
it's
and
a
she's-
really swanky one, and they'll have some really nice booze there. Like the real good stuff.
Yeah, no, I am very. It's hard for me to turn her down. I'm probably going to attend this. I'll let people know that after this week has passed, I'll be gone for an extra night.
Oh, do you wish for company?
Goodness, no, I'll have plenty. More than I can handle, I am sure.
Well, if you say so.
I absolutely do.
I just know many parties are not complete without a companion, Szooth.
Of course, but I am someone else's companion on this party, it would seem.
Oh, very well then. Seems I will not
Right.
need to be putting in any extra work then.
No, I was invited along.
Oh, by who? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, and just an old acquaintance of mine. Met a while back, and they heard I was in town.
Oh,
Well, have fun. I'll
Well,
probably
I
be
hope so.
leaving once this week is done, and I've gotten myself together a little bit.
Da. After you have also leveled up.
Yes, Leona is indeed getting a level.
Nice.
I think
Where are you
she's getting More
going?
than a fucking level
This is
from all
me
the
heading back
fucking
home.
XP she's gotten.
She cannot gain an extra more than one level, unfortunately.
She means she can't become level 3?
No.
No.
She
Oh.
must remain 2 levels below you.
Oh, that's right.
However, is she like literally then sat banked at 3?
Yeah, she will have banked XP for sure.
Sick. That's pretty cool.
As we get stronger, so shall she evolve.
Yep.
I mean, yeah,
And,
basically.
Yeah, I'm taking Beast Speech, but I'm still torn on what I want for my next invocation. I need to spend
Are you
another
sure?
week swapping one of my proficiencies around otherwise. Like, I'd certainly really like the idea of Beguiling Influence.
Wait, you're
Getting a
getting
little bit-
something this level?
Yeah, level 2 Warlock.
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
that's-
Eldritch Invocations.
Oh, level 2. Okay, that's why I was confused. Because it's level 4, which is the level of ability score and nothing else.
Except Scow
yeah.
is multiclassed.
It's true. I can't help it. I really like multiclassing in this game.
Me too.
So yeah, I plan to get to at least 3rd level Warlock, and then I'm going to do Paladin and Warlock evenly.
Hmm. Interesting.
In a saving game?
Yeah. And we honestly, like, admittedly, we capped out at, like, a generally expected cap level, but, like, the previous campaign ended earlier than expected, and we got reasonably deep in, so it's not
With level
unrealistic for
10.
us to... Yeah, it's not unrealistic for us to make it to even, like, 12.
We also
Wow,
got to level
you-
10 in Sav&D too.
Level 12 is hope.
I
like
mean,
saving-
well,
the
we can't get
monster
to 12.
chasing you is already a level 11, at least. Because
Yeah,
it's doing
but
3d8 produce flames on us.
Yeah, but Savin hates
She's already
having
at the
DC
cap.
above 10. Yeah, like, that's just me going like, no, Savin's not going to let us go above 10.
Nope,
That's not
you
happening.
go to up to 11. Like that's that I
Yeah, was gonna
capped
say,
it
like,
at the
like,
level
like
I want you
11,
to.
11, I was going to say, like, literally 11 is the level that monster is at the very least, because it's throwing level 11 grade spells at us.
No.
Which is a little
Honestly,
bit cheeky to realize, but yeah, no.
Honestly, I'd still prefer the method if you're bouncing around in your head, where we just like stop getting HP at an early level, but we still get abilities and stuff. Like, I don't know. Seems good to me.
No.
I mean, it
No.
doesn't really matter. Like this game caps at 11, and like in 73, going from 1 to like early 10 was already 60 something sessions. And if you'll notice, level 3 has a pretty massive XP jump. So, like,
That makes me.
I think, like, if you get to level
Oh, that
11,
makes
it'll be
me mad.
near to, like, the big 100 mark, beyond which no one ever wants to run sessions, so it's fine.
That makes me sad because next level I get super cool shit.
It's a hard step, but, like, you know, we
It'll
made
be
it
a
over
step.
the...
We made
Yeah.
it before. We'll make it
No, we
eventually.
haven't.
Yeah, we
Never
have.
hit
To level
11.
5. Oh, no, I was talking
Oh.
5.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I mean 5, yeah.
yeah, he's excited for level 5 and stuff that comes in that. And that's fair, I agree, because then I'll get the level 3 Warlock thing I'm waiting for. It'll be a packed weapon. No fucking shit. I'll get a quarterstaff that doesn't fucking break.
Bonk.
I like how.
I wonder how good Paladin, Hexblade Paladin.
I looked at it, but it just wasn't very. It's like if you're gonna do a Hexblade Paladin, there's fucking other classes. There's just being a Hexblade. Like fucking fuck that noise. If you're gonna go Warlock, then make it more interesting. Like Hexblade is probably one of the more fun solo. Like I'm just going Warlock powers, I think, because it is already feels like a good caster martial. But if you're doing a caster martial, well, in this case, a new attempt, half caster, half caster, full caster, half martial, whatever. It felt like going Hexblade is just moot, really. I'm already going to be really good at hitting things, and I kind of want the cool spell shit that comes with being a Warlock and the Barb.
The Barb is the war.
Yeah. I love that Voron has a fucking kill count. I should actually, I'm going to record that on his fucking sheet. Voron's kill count.
I can't get... Oh, poor Shovel cannot join ranks of kill counter.
He gets to do a whole 1 damage. He's so cool.
1 damagio.
1 damage, but he will never ever do the aid action, literally ever, unless it's to do like perceptions at sleep, because he is an unsleeping, always watching bird. He's the best. I love him. He's a good boy. They're all good boys.
And during this wonderful week of downtime, Ursula is getting even more hinged.
Getting more jacked.
Speaking of which, Ursula,
Oh,
during this week of downtime, I shall give you the option, if you so desire, to shift your alignment towards 1 step towards good.
well, that's pretty much what she's been going towards.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
Okay. So go ahead and mark on your character sheet. Or new alignment. Nice. So is there anything special anybody gets up to during the course of this week?
I'm making potions.
Yeah, can I pay for 4 potions off of your Szooth?
Yeah.
Remember that Szooth can only make a total of 7 during the downtime week.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, then I might just have to buy some to save Szooth time. Is it any more expensive than the 25 just to
It's
get them?
50 on the open market.
Okay,
If you want to buy them in bulk, of course, you can roll to try and get yourself a negotiated discount. Of course, you could also go to Lashayov's and throw some weight around.
I don't want to. No, that's super not what I'm gonna do. I'll stick with the one I've got. If you have any days left over after you've made some, then I will like to take another.
I'm gonna be making 7.
Otherwise, I've got healing.
I'm gonna be making 7 potions either way, because those don't seem to be things that we ever run out of use for.
This is true. Okay. I would like to buy a nice dress, seeing as I'm going to be at this fancy party. Hello.
Hello.
What?
Savin, I would like to go out and buy a fancy dress to go at this party. I do not know what is available to me. I've never bought fancy clothes in D&D.
Well, I think Noble's garb goes up to like 10 GP, but really just kind of like Merzenhammer, you can invest as much as you want into your clothing and become more and more fabulously styled.
True, but I've only got a week to get said styling out of it, yeah.
Oh.
So imagine if I try and spend too much money, it wouldn't be done in time.
Probably not. Maybe like a cap of like 50 GP.
Fucking 50, that's super not happening. Alright, let's have a look.
If you go to at least 10 GP, I will give you advantage on your first social check here you make during the party to reflect your stylishness.
What if I went up to 20?
I will give you 2 advantage checks.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so your first...
Now I'm going to Google images for sexy dresses. I'm not going to anyone else to offer... No, spending on my own back. Not telling anyone that I'm getting a fancy dress, thank you.
Okay.
I saw where that was going. I'll just hit that one up at the pass. You fucking...
You just see Yeah, sneak in a platinum there.
No, not happening. I don't. Hopefully, no one even knows that I go out to get a cute dress.
Just recovering, eating, and sleeping in a fucking bed. Not as nice as sleeping out in the wilds where you don't have fucking Death Island on you, but
Sure. You know what? I will send out a little card to the Child Estate in my name, asking what color of dress Anaya is wearing, so that we do not clash and instead compliment.
What color goes really well with green? Because she'll probably
White.
be wearing that.
Yellow. Orange.
no.
She's already got pink hair. I don't know if that would also play into that.
That would. I was
Actually,
not paying attention to that.
Hang on
Detail
a second.
goes
Actually,
well with, not contrasts.
You can make a good green and yellow dress. Come on. It's just like it's just like what ratio you put it in. Like
I
don't-
actually have already done that. Hang on. I think I have pictures here still.
gold, yellow, white. That's like perfectly fine. Now as a dress, I admit that would be weird. I'm thinking bullshit anime fashion.
Yeah, look at that. Like, we're
Look.
talking actual fashion.
Look, fuck off. We're in D&D bullshit magical land. We're not gonna have
Oi.
actual fucking
Oh,
fashion.
fuck off. What's your fucking idea of a proper dress code then?
I don't fucking
Mister had no
know.
fashion sense.
But motherfucker, we're talking about concept art like bullshit, not actual fashion of the night, like whatever century this shit
Kina,
is.
save us. Where's this picture you've got?
I'm trying to find it now. Now that I actually need it, it's like, oh, there it is.
No one's gonna fucking come in a realistic dress in the land of dragon girls and fucking cat people.
How do I
you
do
know?
that again? Is it like it's it's squares then
Yeah,
bracket.
square bracket A and square bracket parentheses link and parentheses. No spaces.
Oh, that is the wrong.
You tried.
Oh, yeah, you gooned the square bracket there.
It's fine. We can just copy paste that.
Yeah, like green and white goes together really.
Oh, it does.
That's not just regular green.
Oh, yeah, no, it's very lovely.
Yeah. That's
Let's
a
see
deep
now.
J. Point
Hmm.
out.
It's still
Look,
green.
Okay, it's
Look,
still,
if we're talking about green, we're not getting into like specific on the hue green. Even I'm not. Even I'm not gonna be like, oh, green. You mean only the one shade of green?
I'm sorry,
Like-
Mr. Colorblind.
Pull up my...
I'm not colorblind.
Okay, guys. I
Yes.
think Anaya will just wear a white dress with like some green
White.
patterning on it.
White and green, then I will go with, I guess, black and red.
Okay.
Like a nice deep scarlet.
Nice. The reddest of Manders.
Of course, and she's the green Manda.
The Greenlander.
Mm.
Where's the Highlander?
So yeah, a well-respected tailoring company will take your order and ensure that it will be done the night before the ball, so that you can, make any changes necessary.
Of course, whenever I put it on, there'll be wind will always pick up and catch my hair because that's what wind does when you wear a sexy dress.
Mm-hmm. And it picks up the dress a little bit, and you gotta push that shit back down.
Chill there, Barlin.
Holy shit, there are some interesting fucking dresses. Just bug them fucking VCT, so I'm not just spamming the wall. Some
Whoa.
nice ones hanging around.
Fancy. I think you might end
Very
up
nice.
outshining her in the fashion department. So yeah, while Nahia's getting herself a nice dress made, does anyone else have anything they would like to be doing?
I have
Well-
two things.
I want a shovel.
Okay, you can get that.
You want shovel back?
Yeah. It's a hardwood
Congratulations,
sword.
Krieglanda.
No, I don't mean like shovel my owl. I mean I want I want some digging tools, right? If anything can increase my dig speed, because I feel like I'm going to be using that more.
Okay, yeah, you can get some like miner's tools.
Yeah.
That's
That way
pretty
you
cool.
can make like permanent tunnels that don't just collapse after you.
Excuse
Are
me.
you able to get like a dowsing kit and stuff as well on that then?
The last one. Oh, I should. The last one collapsed specifically because I designed it. Collapse. Thank you very much.
Kobold
Stuff-
ingenuity here.
Just because you
Something-
designed it to do what it was going to do anyway doesn't mean it wasn't going to do it.
I mean, you
I
know
now
what?
love the idea that kobolds think that they're the most amazing at holes.
I
They
didn't
just all
spin.
suck.
I didn't spend 6 years at tunnel engineering school to hear this shit.
Kobold tunneling school.
How old is
I
Szooth? Like 8?
Yeah, it's called a finishing school because a lot of kobolds are finished.
Yeah, they get pancaked under the collapsing tunnels, and that's how you get rid of the weak part of the genome.
That
learn or
is-
perish.
That
You
is
didn't
in
perish.
lore inaccurate. That is inaccurate to the lore, I'll have you know. That's written down specifically in the big book of everything. The most irrefutable source of facts. Thank you.
Fuck. Alright, so let's see here. Eldritch Sight was quite useful as I remember. The Detect Magic at well.
Yeah. So, Hashat, you said you had a couple things you wanted to do?
I have 2 things.
Okay.
I want to drag Leona on that bar call.
Okay.
I want to try and woo her.
Smash.
Well, smash
Okay.
one. And the other thing is, I would like to have a piece of jewelry.
Hey, what? They cut
A
out
piece
there.
of a piece of jewelry made.
Okay.
I want a necklace made.
Is it, pal?
No, that's what you're trying to get to Leona. Do-do-do.
God.
What kind of necklace would you like made, and does it have any special properties?
It's just a nice necklace. I'm going to spend like I'm going to spend. I think like 2 of these platinums on it.
Whoa, that is a lot of money.
It's a nice jeweled necklace. Yeah. Maybe some earrings to go with it.
All right, get you some bling.
And I would like to see if I can get them them couriered.
I have
I want
no
them
idea what
sent
that
somewhere.
means.
I want
Oh,
someone who's
courier,
going
like sent
to
somewhere. Gotcha.
sent somewhere. I want to try and find a ship that's going to the other country.
You can send it back to your little elfy girlfriend.
Maybe I might be trying to send these back to Elvish now.
Aww.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you can definitely get that done. No problem.
Okay. Sweet.
Do you want to send like a little note with it?
Yeah. Yeah,
some,
sure.
Some shitty love poem?
Just what we've been up to. What all the
Not a
things that we
shitty love poem.
Not a shitty love poem. That's not what it is.
I mean, you're
Yes,
the
sir,
master
regular
of bad
love poem.
pickup lines. It seems in
God,
character to
you
be
know
the
what?
master of
That
bad
is-
love poems.
You would so do it.
God, you know what? You're right. You're
Just
absolutely right.
so endearing.
Ah,
She would
yes,
actually
but it's
really.
not a shitty love poem. It's a
Maybe
corny.
it's just really corny.
Yeah. 1 second. Corny love poems. Let's see what the
Roses
best
are red,
one is.
violets are blue. I'm gonna shoot this load deep into you.
Jeez, I don't know if is it that blunt about it? Oh my
Hope
God.
not. Elves
Yeah, it's
require
blunt.
romance before violently shoving them into places and molesting them.
It's true. It's true. Well,
Roses are red, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, but you can't have it because you got type 2 diabetes.
that's awful.
Wow!
Jeez.
Savage!
Wow.
Oh, roses are red, and if violets look blue, that's because anthocyanidins can vary in hue.
I mean, those are just bad. Those are just intentionally bad.
Roses are red, this poem's a trick. Get on your knees and suck my dick.
I would rather think it's better in a different language, like Spanish or Castellano. Yo te amo, yo te adoro. Like
Anyway,
agua en inodoro. Which translated means I love you and I adore you, like the water in a toilet.
yeah, I'll write a little like some corny love notes with some of Hashat's like awful pickup lines, and maybe also include like an actual letter of the crazy stuff we've been doing.
Nice. All right. So go ahead and give me a performance check for that. A little poem in your gift.
Do I want to roll good or roll bad?
I mean, you ultimately want to roll good, but there's no negative consequence for rolling bad. It'll just be corny and kind of endearing. Okay. It is much more endearing than it is corny.
Nice. Okay, great.
And when she gets it in a couple weeks, she'll get a big smile, and she'll definitely be parading that around a little bit. And then there was Leona, who,
Yes.
Now that you're done with the elf girlfriend, let's go for the human, or the catfolk one.
That's right.
So, go ahead and make a persuade check, first of all, to see if you can get her on the pub crawl at all. Because she's not, okay, well. It's like, hey, Leona, let's go drink. Okay. So, time to move out into the town.
Love your nerd shit. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what?
Hop in
She is
quickly.
tired of all the nerd shit she's doing. She is ready to get crunk.
Yes.
And speaking of which, pub crawl time. Would you make a investigation check to find the best places to take a lovely lady?
Okay.
You should call in Szooth.
Okay.
Never mind.
Not great, but you do find plenty of bars to crawl through. They're not necessarily the most upscale or romantic places.
I mean, that's part. Isn't that part of the whole
Part of the
point
charm.
of? Yeah. You're supposed to go from place to place and just rag on places that are terrible.
Alright. Also, you're missing some hit points. But more importantly, make a Constitution saving throw versus getting boozed up. Alright. Leona is super drunk by the time this is done. You, however, are only a little bit tipsy. You're also going to be in the hole for 10 silver by the time this is done. As you meander through town, place to place with Leona, getting progressively more hammered.
Excellent.
It's time to slow Cosby her.
Look, hey,
It's the slow Cosby.
quit doing that, okay?
I mean, it's true, though.
Hey, I said slow Cosby. I said slow Cosby. Not just a Cosby special. Calm down.
Alright. So yeah, you two are meandering through. Now, make a persuade check to actually start wooing her. Now, I'm going to give you disadvantage on this, because you and Leona really don't have a whole lot in common.
A whole lot in common?
Yeah, it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to forge a relationship with somebody who really just has led such a different life than you, like Leona, and frankly doesn't seem that interested.
Hey, but wait, wouldn't that be counteracted by their own different magical knowledge? The fact that they both are casters and been run through a rather substantial event.
The substantial event is why you can roll it all.
Okay.
Alright. Unfortunate. So, yeah, she's perfectly friendly, but no matter how much you try and woo, how close you get, how much you brush your hand along her arm, or make what you are sure is a
She's
killer...
hard. She's hard straight.
It appears that Leona remains hard straight. She does, in fact,
Oh well.
pass her save versus gay.
Oh well.
But by night's end, you've treated her to a lovely time, and you
Nice.
are, beyond a doubt, much closer friends for it.
That's fine.
And yeah, unfortunately for Hashat, the night ends with her stumbling back into the tavern and giving you a big hug, and then marching off to her bed.
Well, I've been blue-balled, so now I can't stand for that.
It's true.
Can't stand for that at all. I gotta find something.
You have to find something? Well, that didn't fucking
Alright.
sound ominous at all.
Alright, Donkey, come here.
Jesus Christ. The last. Oh,
You just
that
hear the donkey
Barton
scream, Shrek, help
back
me.
in Anders Bay. I think that's what it was called. The barkeep was really nice enough to hook me up with something. I wonder if this lady, the proprietor of this place, will do this.
And that's certainly a possibility.
We'll see. I'll ask about it.
Alright. Nahia, is this the kind of place where that could happen?
Oh, wait, what could happen? Sorry, I was looking.
Where
at
the
objects.
bartender might find you some company to send up to your room at night?
Probably not here, but close to the docks, sure.
Alright, so yeah, he'll apologize and say that that's not this kind of
There's
establishment.
a blowhole right down there where
Yes.
people get their holes blown.
There is indeed the Blowhole Tavern, which is much more your speed. This is a more upscale place, closer to the merchant's quarter.
Alright, fine.
Alright. And so yeah, how much money do you want to spend on getting wet?
I mean, I'll give them a goal.
Ooh, alright. You get
I've got all this money, and I need to spend it on living life.
Yeah. So yeah, you get a quite adept courtesan for the night, into whom you are able to blow many holes. Wait.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention if given access to, I'm reading some of the books in the chest too.
Can you read any of them?
Can I?
I
Or
don't know. Do
language
you speak
try.
Valish?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Really.
Yes, they are in the human tongue. Leona, I believe, is the only person here who speaks that, so she is kind
At
of...
the end of the week, I can read it. I can't speak it for shit, but I can read it.
Alright. Then yeah, once you say that you've spent the week, like... Actually, how do you approach Leona with this knowledge that suddenly you have learned how to speak Valish?
Say, Leona.
Mm-hmm.
I have been working on some things in some free time that we've had over the week. And call it a bit of a revelation, but I was granted a power. It was admittedly a little bit off-putting at first, but there are a few things that I wish that I could understand. One being Voron here properly, and the other being, well, languages. Goodness knows it is likely we'll come across a great many ancient things in our time, and lo and behold, I kind of now can. I was wondering if I could look at one of those Valish books and see if this capability extends to it.
I suppose, sure. Would you like to start with the history books or with the journals?
I want to say.
Sure, let us go with the history book, I suppose.
All
What's
I'm
right.
it?
sure I can tell Szooth a great many tales that he will greatly enjoy.
Say that I greatly appreciate Leona's self-control not to punch Nahia for learning in a week what she probably spent her life learning.
Look, she's already a spellcaster. She knows that sometimes magic is cheating.
All the time, magic.
If a spellcaster cannot come to terms with the fact that magic is cheating, then, it shouldn't have been a spellcaster.
I was gonna say, actually, she has 2 spells she gets to learn with this level up, and I believe one of them is probably going to be comprehend languages anyway. So
And this is why I roll HP.
you can kill yourself? What?
No, so I can balance the fact that I'm cheating.
What?
So you can balance out the fact that he's cheating. He
I
thinks it's like
understood
karmic
what he
debt.
said. I just don't understand it.
He thinks he's acquired some
Yeah,
kind of
that makes
karmic
sense.
debt because he's playing a spellcaster.
No. That's just DCL being...
DCL.
I was gonna say retarded, but that's not the correct term. Ah, right. He's white guilting himself.
Man, if this is how you guys feel, I need to abuse that more often.
But you already know that we're all
Yes.
fucking shameless.
Well, yeah, welcome to us. Hey, where have you been for the past fucking years, dude?
Sure. Let's go with the journal, I guess. Let's take a look. Oh fuck!
Oh,
Come on, man. You've already seen Savin. Please.
Sucks.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
what
like,
happened.
while you are starting to like go through these books, Leona's gonna go find Szooth and shake him down for his material component for Find Familiar, because she wants to try that spell out.
Whoa, careful, because those components are consumed. that's
Well-
like shake Szooth down to steal his stuff.
Well, no, what she wants is the brass brazier, so she doesn't have to go buy that
Oh,
herself.
alright, okay. Because that's fucking me. Go down to Szooth and shake him for his charcoal, incense, and herbs. Fucking
Yeah, she just picks the
straight
kobold
up
up and
10 XP
shakes him
worth of
upside down until
bucks
his
you
lunch
bought.
money falls out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Get your own charcoal,
Big
incense, and
nerds.
herbs, dick. No, the brass brazier
The
makes
bigger
sense.
nerd steals from the smaller nerd.
It's true.
It's true, sorcerers are jocks. Compared to wizards.
And you say that she is literally a wizard, though.
Oh, she was a wizard. I thought she was a sock.
No, she has a big old spelly book that she's been transcribing things into.
Oh, she's a nerd.
Yes, she is. She is definitely a nerd.
And guess what, Szooth? You're the jock spellcaster. You don't have a book.
But he's also intelligence based instead of being a superior charisma caster.
That's true. I suppose.
He's just an even worse nerd.
The sorcerers, the chads, then.
Yeah, sorcerers are chads for sure. They're the jock mages.
Yeah, okay.
What conversation did I just come back to?
We were talking about the types of wizard, and sorcerers are chads because they're charisma casters, and wizards are nerds because they're intelligence. And I was like, is DCL a chad? And no, he's an intelligence caster. He's also a nerd. Did your internet go fuck out?
Yes. I think it might be that.
Okay. Well, anyway. So yeah, you start reading these history books, and Leona will comment that it's interesting finding very, very old history books, because in this case, they're referencing things that the most catfolk historians have not really
never
got
heard
any
of?
sort of understanding of.
Yeah,
These books are written in Valish, but appear to be written by catfolk inhabitants of the island.
Interesting.
Indeed, Leona will say that she's fairly certain that there was a human colony there, and perhaps at least for a time, that the two existed simultaneously, that there was a human nobility overseeing a population of catfolk living there.
And interesting then that they were, well, that the catfolk were the historians, then in this case, if you think about it. Surely the ones of the, like, upper registers are all the scholars. Especially back then, no one would have had a library, it's all personal collections.
Mm-hmm. From the journals, I've been able to piece together that apparently after Valand fell, the island's human population remained, and eventually was just bred out by the catfolk. Some of these
Not
books appear
surprised
to be
there.
written by either concubines or perhaps even spouses of the human lordship while it lasted.
Very much then was it like a, take a note, please, or describe these things I say.
Yes, exactly. At least at first, until it slowly transitions until catfolk are the lords of the island and the humans have all gone.
Sure. Was it that the humans themselves were sufferers of disease or any kind? Like, is there any reason they wore out, or is it literally just, it looks like time, they done and fucked themselves into a kitty corner?
It looks like they done fucked themselves into the kitty corner.
Okay.
They just
Huh.
got bred out of existence by the much more multiplicative kitties.
Of course, the glorious Meowster race.
Indeed.
I physically cringed when you said
God no, it was brilliant.
It was. Alright. So yeah, you're able to read a history book of the founding of the island kingdom. Let's see, let me grab the name real quick off of, what's this about the Leprous Lords sheet. Doo-doo-doo. Here we go. Yes. So it was a earldom, part of the early proto-state of Aruna called Takora. Eventually the humans ceded lordship of the island to their catfolk children, and it became part of the greater kingdom many, many centuries before the hobgoblins invaded. But the history books themselves tell of the rise and fall of Valand itself. They give a very distant account of the fall of winter, that the people of the island were spared the ravages of some great continental war due to their remoteness, but at some point the messenger pigeons and magical scrying just stopped coming back at all when they tried to contact the homeland, and people of the island realized that they were all alone. And then a group of catfolk settled the coastland and made contact, then moved on to the island alongside these strange humans, and the two societies began to merge a bit. However, once you move into the journals, you start reading about how a terrible wasting disease took hold amongst the catfolk long after the humans had passed, several generations. They sent for help to the mainland, but a figure called the Manticore Queen responded to these pleas for help by blockading the island and sealing the fate of all those there.
It's rather sad. I can imagine why they'd be so miserable. Is there anything about some kind of dark eye under the lands in any of these books?
Strangely enough, no, but once you start looking for that sort of thing, what might have caused that, you flip back into the history books about some of the earliest lords from before the catfolk settled there. There appears to have been a human lord. His name has been stricken from the record. You can see it's actually been cut out of the books in several places so that none may ever see it again. But he appeared to have been a cruel tyrant, and his favorite strategy for dealing with any who would dissent against his reign was to have them blinded or crucified. Eventually, though, the humans were saved by the arrival of a hero upon the island, a glorious knight who defeated the king and wreaked upon him his own punishments and blinded him.
Well, it certainly lines up, if, repetitively morbid. Remind me, next time I am handing out paladinly justice, I should avoid irony and just go for the simple execution.
Indeed. The hero is listed as Sankara the White.
Of course, they died once when they were Sankara the Grey.
Yes, and much detail is given to her glorious silver armor and pure snow-white hair flowing behind her, as she led a one-woman assault on this man's keep and laid him low.
Radical. I wonder if I noticed Ursula's mace ever getting fucking fancy about that. Maybe Sankara might actually be something useful for her. I'll fucking just make a after the fact perception. Did I ever notice her fucking hammer, her mace? No, I don't think I noticed mace intensifying.
Yeah,
Well,
unless Ursula's told anybody about it, but I don't think it's come up.
She mentioned before the original dreams to Szooth and such, but I don't think I was there for that.
Sort of like We sat there, had an open
Oh yeah, we have
discussion
to look at the
about-
actual fire
Yeah,
as well. So
and also
yeah.
describe the fucking knight and they lower fucking king and crucify. Crucifixions.
Ah, dope. You
Yeah.
know, this sounds an awful lot like what Ursula was talking about before. And their mace certainly seemed happy to do some extra smashing. I'll look up. What does Leona pick for her little assistant?
So yeah, as she is finishing the ritual, a little black and white weasel will crawl up from inside the cauldron, sort of look around and make a little chittering noise at her before scurrying up an arm and nesting in her hat. Oh,
Yo, what is up,
goodness.
my weasel? I
No,
will
you can't say that.
announce,
That's,
speaking.
that's his word.
No, I'm saying it in beast, so obviously I'm the street.
Motherfucker, stop appropriating my culture!
You're not a weasel.
Oh, what's up, dude?
No, fuck you. You know what I mean. I'm talking to Savin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm hooked on beach speak phonics.
Leona blink as you start communicating with her new weasel and says, "But you can talk to animals? Seriously?"
But I was mentioning before, I wanted to, as much as wanted to know some of the things I was looking at in ancient ruins, I also wanted to be able to communicate better with Voron. And so I speak bird and apparently weasel. Maybe I just speak
Interesting.
familiar. This will need further investigation. But it is a pleasure to meet you, weasel. How was it traveling up in this Humpty Bumpty?
Did she not speak to her own familiar?
I
I mean,
couldn't
she
recall.
can't. This familiar just got here, and the first person talking to it is Nahia.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
She can speak to her. I couldn't really communicate properly with Voron. Can now.
Okay. I was confused for a second. But yeah. You can speak to it and you just have it for a second.
Yeah. So the weasel just like shrugs and says, "I don't know. I just got here.
No, fair
What
enough.
up?"
Yeah, nothing much. I am with your new mistress. We're reading books.
Oh
I've
man,
got to learn.
Fucking love
This is very
books.
important. Well, damn, you're in the right place. This place is all books up in this bitch.
so you a couple of book bitches? Got some
At
things
least
for books?
temporarily.
Nice.
Should swap back in. I like your weasel. He's charming. I've noticed all animals seem to talk very much in the same style.
That's strange. I wonder why. Also,
Shrug.
have you communicated with a lot of animals?
No, just so far Voron and your weasel.
Actually, have you had a conversation with Voron yet?
I probably would have.
All right, because let's hop back to that happening, because that's probably an interesting time.
Sure, wake up in the wee hours of the morning after another creepy Raven Queen dream.
Yeah, it's another creepy Raven Queen dream that doesn't really end as you wake up, because you were dreaming of Voron like sitting on your chest having a conversation with you, but in the dream he had this incredible seductive female voice, which you were sure was the Raven Queen. And as the dream ends, Voron keeps speaking the same way. And just says, "Ah, you've woken up. Good. I was getting rather bored."
Yeah, you've got to be kidding me. I'm speaking bird? Or am I still asleep?
Does it matter which?
I mean, it kind of matters which. If I'm still asleep, then I do not know when I wake up.
Then yes, you're awake. Hello. You're speaking bird.
I'll be fucking damned.
Just another benefit for righteously slaughtering some undead for me.
Well, to be fair, you certainly helped, a lot with that. I believe your kill count is now up to 3. 4 if you want to also count the bird. That was unfortunate.
My kill
Shovel.
count is quite a bit higher than that, but alongside
Shovel will
you,
remember that.
perhaps.
Shovel will remember this.
Yes, a shame about poor Shovel. It isn't his fault he was being used as a magical mirror to spy on all of us by the blinded king.
No, I suppose you can explain in proper words then. Was it that they were looking through Shovel's eyes, or merely using him as a focus to scry?
The latter.
Oh, that's a relief.
By killing him, I disrupted the spell. At least temporarily. Had we remained on the island, it would have been much more difficult to avoid the blinded king's gaze.
No, I mean, at least it probably would have been a lot fucking easier than Szooth's big crazy friend.
Oh, she's mostly harmless.
Are you kidding me? I still feel my teeth rattle when I think of it.
No. Warren will just kind of take a step up and just peck at your teeth.
Grumble.
They're fine. Don't be a baby.
Well, of course they are, but it certainly hurt.
You could swear you see the bird smiling.
Fair enough. I take it then, while I'm speaking bird, people... Are they hearing me make bird noises, or am I saying people things at you?
You're going, well, if I made the noises, you wouldn't understand them. You're making bird noises now.
Oh, delightful.
That is how speak to animals works. You start making the animal noise, as described in.
Nahia has never spoken bird before. She has no idea if it's her own perceptions or not.
But yes, finally our bond has grown strong enough that we can communicate more clearly. Took a bit of effort to get through that dense head of yours. Dense, but well armored.
Sometimes I wish more armored, but, you know.
Dense
We'll
and
get
very
there.
concussioned.
Might I suggest full plate?
Yeah, of course. Are you hiding 15,000 gold anywhere?
No, but the blinded king has far more than that.
I imagine so, but let us say, although I am very excited about the prospect of going there and finishing the job, I'm certainly going to need to get a little bit more jacked up before that.
Oh, I think you could handle it now, with a little bit more of my magic. And Warren will make some wing motions that look awful lot like finger guns. Pew pew.
Well, fair enough.
But then
Excuse
again,
me. Finger crossbows, thank you.
Pew pew.
if you're looking to gain more power before you go off to fight the next epic foe that stalks your path, perhaps I can help you with that as well.
Da?
There's an island a bit a ways from where the blinded king makes his lair. A mountainous, forested island. I believe your folk know it as Herona's Womb.
Da?
There's a place there I could lead you, and there grant you a little more of my power.
Interesting. I certainly like the idea of this a lot. At the same time, I don't want to drag all of my companions there just for my own sake. Think there's anything worth money to them?
Oh yes, the island's covered in ruins and lost civilizations, and cute harpies as well.
Are you just looking for a chance to score some bird smash?
Cute hearts, where?
Little column A, little column B.
I see. Well, then, let's have a think here. I can certainly do so. Heck, maybe it is something that I could get one of the nobles here to, pay us a little bit of a ruins investigation. I imagine that there are people who would patronize historians.
Perhaps someone on the island already. There's a trading post there run by a rather unscrupulous woman, but one who is quite interested in these ruins.
Is she a follower of your own, or just observations from it being one of your happy places?
The latter. I don't think
Nah.
she communes well with anyone, much less the divine.
She's more along the lines of book and whack?
More along the lines of being a giant cunt.
Ah, of course. Well, I mean, business is business. I'm not in the realm of wanting to be picky about someone just because they are not particularly personable. If they're an evil son of a bitch, then obviously that's going to be a deal breaker, but I'm hardly going to fault someone for lacking in social graces. Goodness knows my own have known to slip from time to time.
Well, at least you can make up for it with a pretty face.
Nah, if only I'd known you were such a charmer before.
Voron ruffles the feathers.
Give a little bird scratch. Here's an important question. Does Voron actually have Voron's adorable helmet?
Let's see. I believe, yeah. He was described as coming with a little silver helm perched on his tiny little head.
They will have to fetch you some kind of helmet polish. Make sure that you're nice and shiny for these armpits.
Ooh, I would very much like that. It's been quite a while since I bonded with someone. I believe all of my possessions have gone a bit stale.
Well, I mean, it is what things are wont to do. It is the fact of progression. Of course, sometimes finding those stale things, very profitable.
You would be surprised how difficult it is to communicate with you two-legged walkers whilst just being a mere bird. I tried handing a blacksmith a piece of gold once, and he simply snatched it from my beak and tried to smash me.
Well, it is rather a dick move.
Hmm.
At the same time, hardly surprising if someone, sees a bird with a gold coin. The first assumption is that the bird took it.
I mean, I did, but
Oh, well, of course.
not from him. That's how commerce works, right? I take it from someone and give it to someone else.
We could go into more details on how commerce works, but honestly, it's pretty close to that. It depends on the beginning point. If you earned the money that you got, then it's not thievery.
Oh.
Otherwise, it gets a little bit muddy. It also depends on how long the person who used to own the money has been gone, because then you're looking at the difference between archaeology and tomb robbing.
It's a distinction rather important to your line of work, I understand.
Indeed, I would think doubly so, considering that the very same question came up last time that we were in Elven Narame.
They've been dead for generations.
Yes, no, we got away with it,
Yeah.
but it was to elves, and they live a long time, so it gets a little muddy.
Yeah, their generations are different than yours, considering many of the elves who were there were still alive and not
Yeah.
happy.
Just say it's for the preservation. Just happens to be that those who preserve it happen to be collectors.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Look, everybody's got to make some money somehow.
Rubs fingers together.
Everybody's
You
looking
gotta
for
make
something.
that cling cling.
And,
Wait,
Now-
we can't really say you can't. You're gonna make, got to make some paper. In this case, got to make some metal. But that wouldn't work either because fucking blacksmiths.
yeah.
Now,
I
don't you
realize,
have
actually,
a
I'm not
date to get
far
ready
away.
for?
Ah, Bliet, I do. Well, I guess I should go and pick up my dress. I hope you're okay to watch somewhat from a distance. I imagine that people will get a little bit weird about the bird companions in the government house.
I do look like a normal familiar, but then again, people in this country seem rather nervous about mages.
It would make convening with, well, at least if there are any hobgoblin nobles there. They are already quite bothered by the fact that I'm a woman with expensive stature,
They're
but
not
also still
nervous.
heaving great titties.
They're not nervous enough. That's one person.
Well, perhaps I'll find some way to make it up to poor Shovel.
And I'm sure you would appreciate that. But,
Yeah,
getting
Vorn will
eviscerated.
take flight and go find Szooth.
Yep, I'll blink a few times, and then book things happen, and I go out and get a dress.
Yeah.
I'm not as far from full plate as I thought I was, actually. Now
You
that I
just
think about
got
it.
like a shitload of,
Yeah. Like, full plate is 1,500 silver in this, right?
yeah, it'd be 1,500 silver.
And you got 10 plat, 12 gold. Getting up there.
Yeah.
Chinstroke, Chinstroke. That said, adding more AC to my character seems moot.
What with your,
Is that just-
curse and all?
Yeah.
The curse
What's
of
that
crit
you say?
magnet. You
One
and
of these
Bob,
days, you're
I
gonna
swear.
Gotta play a. You're just gonna have to play a rogue or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, play a character who doesn't like get attacked at all. That's the only way to avoid it.
I'm sorry, I cannot do this pussy
Stop
hiding
playing.
thing, but just-
Stop playing this melee wizard thing.
Frontline wizards? What do you mean?
Stop
Also
doing
frontline
that.
Spellcaster.
Look,
How's your
I'm
high
a-
horse treating you, also horse?
Look,
Excuse me,
I'm
I
a
appreciate
stone
having my
sorcerer.
playstyle
That
not
is my
insulted.
whole deal.
I appreciate not having my playstyle insulted any further.
It is not insulted, but it is certainly not for me to be little hiding pussy bitch.
Small Frida, Savin.
Man, maybe the other reason why I could just freely roll for HP is because I don't.
You don't get hit.
Exactly.
It's true, you have done a particularly good job of not getting hit, but you know.
You haven't gotten attacked in a while is the thing. You get
I
hit
mean,
when you get attacked.
Yeah, I
People
got
die when they're
attacked.
killed.
I got attacked by Mrs. X, but
I mean, yeah,
I think-
Mrs. X was only interested in attacking.
Yeah, I don't think that really counts for much since anybody who gets attacked by Mrs. X gets hit, gets knocked the fuck out, or nearly so. So yeah, that's not really special.
Pretty much.
Uh,
So yeah, Ursula Tarnavak, do you have anything special you'd like to do during the week, or shall we wrap up
Well-
downtime?
just gonna be given the fact that now that my alignment has been creeped over, be like, well, I'm still having the maze, I'm still trying to talk to it, calm it down a bit.
Okay. Yeah, its vibrations have stopped, but if you so choose to attune to it, you gain the benefits as shown. But nothing happens, at least not right yet.
Okay, so I can add that.
Yep, so
What
it does
effects?
more damage now, and you can read and understand Draconic.
So when I hear, what's it called? Nahia starts glitting in Draconic, I'd be like, oh, I'll just sit for myself. Oh, so that's what it meant.
Yeah, exactly.
I start noticing that a lot of if there's any salamanders or any scalekin talking, and like,
Yeah, you quickly
Huh.
notice that salamanders are extremely foul-mouthed.
yeah, I'd go like, why did I notice that before? Be like, looks at maze things. Ah. So this is interesting, but I do oh, oh, it's removed. So I just talked to the maze on occasion, just like, okay. Hopefully, I know you do stuff to my head, like give me dreams. That was really the best of dreams, but I can see where you're coming from, and just just talk to the fuck maze. Yes, I see where you're coming from, but right now, if you compare what you, it's like that, whoever that was in the dream, to me, they're just gonna smack me around pretty decently. I would try to hold out as long as I could, but they would win really fucking well. So I'm sorry, I'm not them. I try to be like decent or like normal. I know people don't really think that I'm, well, the best at things or like smart or clever like you're supposed to be. But hey, think positive, like, right? Better things ahead. maybe once we get like really strong and we just come back and finish off that blinded king. Because that was a lot of undead and we were really not equipped for it. Just to like maybe tell like some undead hating, like Paladin order and just some, hey, look, a lot of undead, good kill. So, I don't know, just calm down. I know that fight really, really hurt, and you apparently really wanted that being dead. Made sure. So, in this case, calm down. We're out and about. We're out and about, and things will change. So, it's all good.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the mace doesn't respond as you talk to it, but you certainly feel more comfortable holding it. You feel closer to whatever magic rests inside of it. And Ursula, Nahia, Hashat, you three can take inspiration.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Dope.
don't forget, we still got best orange so far.
We've got what so far, sorry?
We still have Tarnavak.
Oh. Sorry, I was just thrown off by the description.
Yeah, Tarn, is
if
there
I
anything
remember
special you'd like to be doing during downtime?
Not really.
Say, how close are you to full plate? I'd be happy to bop you up the rest of the way to get geared.
You see, I've been spending a lot of money on consumable items and shit. Like my 10 flasks of throwing weapons.
Holy shit. How much do you have now in throwing weapons? Did you get hammers as well in the end?
No, but I've got I've got 5 javelins, I've got 5 flasks of acid, I've got 5 holy waters, some ball bearings, some caltrops, and back up to 8 potions.
Fucking hell.
Wait, what's your name again? Wizard, how far off from full plate are you?
Let's see here. 10 plats, 1,000 silver. Like 300 silver, but it would also be all of my money, and I kind of don't like being poor.
Okay, so if I give you like 5 flats, would that be enough?
It would, but are you? Of course, what am I saying? Of course you're sure, but is there not anything that you can do for your character with that money before I go accepting?
Let's see. I bought oil, which doesn't cost anything, and I bought healing potions. I'm good.
And eventually you might want to upgrade to half plate, but yeah.
She's a barbarian. Oh,
Barbarians
I'm a barbarian,
are medium
I-
armor.
I mean, yeah, but then you don't get your combo to stay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still a net upgrade.
Well, I did get the ASI, so my AC is 17 now.
Oh yeah, she got more tank.
She actually uses a shield.
She got if she
Ah.
has more
About that.
tank and uses a shield, then yeah, she's good.
I mean, it's still a lower AC than mine.
Yeah, I mean, half plate would bump you up to AC 19. But yeah, if you are willing to give away your money, I sure won't stop you.
Wait, is half plate like 17?
Half
Dex?
plate is 15 plus 2 dex plus shield.
That would be like. Wait, what
19.
is Hedrah's dex actually?
2.
Okay.
And she's very dexterous bear.
It'd be 18, wouldn't it?
15
no,
plus
it'd be
2 plus
15,
2,
16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, wait, plus 2. I thought shields were plus 1.
No.
Shields are plus 2.
What?
They've
Yeah.
always been
Yeah,
plus 2.
yeah.
Literally always
They-
and forever.
Yeah, they've been plus 2 AC since the year 2000.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, in 4th
You're
and
thinking
3rd edition,
Pathfinder.
heavy shields.
You're thinking Pathfinder.
No, I'm thinking 5th edition. I thought shields were just
No,
one.
no.
What?
No,
They've
it's
never
two.
been.
It's plus 2 AC.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
actually a really good bump, so don't worry.
All right. I will not turn it down. Yeah, after I will make sure that I've had some full plate commissioned.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Presumably you do that like near the beginning of the week, so it's done later.
Yeah.
I take it I can sell the chain for half.
Yeah. Maybe like a third, considering you've been on Death Island for like a week, just wearing that shit nonstop.
Surely it's been worn in and shown that it's totally the best.
I mean, it's got a lot of holes. I don't know what you're talking
All right,
about.
yeah, no, I've got pulverized quite hard, regularly.
There's a fucking. They go like, why is there a knuckle? Why is there a fist indentation in this? Like, you don't want to know.
I mean, if you're an adventurer and you have used armor, I think they don't bother asking where the damage came from. They just go, "That's a lot of damage."
That's
Yeah, but if the damage on a fucking breastplate is in the shape of a fucking fist.
Yeah, they would be alarmed.
No, fuck. Well, okay, yeah, monks don't exist. Sure.
And they don't have hands that big.
I mean,
Yeah.
they can.
There's no ogre monk out there.
No, fuck you. There's
That is a terrifying idea.
We literally ran into one in 73. Fuck you.
Wait,
not
what?
ogre. No, we ran into orc. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Fuck
that
you.
woman
There
had-
could be though.
Yeah, 'cause she was big even for a Salamander, and we have big fucking hands. Big
We fought-
fucking hands.
We fought skeletons with levels of rogue. We can find a fucking ogre with the level of goddamn monk.
I mean,
it can
yeah,
happen.
there's nothing saying you can't. It's just
This is
unlikely.
More likely to
It's
find that
unlikely for
ogre-
ogres to have levels of any class, because let's be honest, ogres are stupid.
Other than ogres.
You're more likely to
And-
find that ogre paladin that's carrying around a possessed sword that tells it.
To do good.
But how annoying
Oh, I
is its
love that
voice?
story.
Ogres
That's
have
such a good
layers.
I mean,
story.
how much like Leroy Jenkins' voice?
Actually, he has a really nice voice when he starts talking.
Anyway, so yeah, I
Uh,
guess at the end of downtime,
Tarnavak.
Tarnavak said he didn't have anything to do.
Yeah, but how much was from full plate?
I have 250 silver.
Way more than I can assist for himself.
Just a scratch. Don't worry, we'll hook you up next time. I'm a fucking 20 AC, baby.
God, it's okay. I'll just crit you. It's fine.
I mean, you
Yeah.
regularly hit me with 22s.
You see,
so I
I'm-
don't know why we wasted our money on
Where's shield?
this.
Here,
'Cause-
here,
'cause
have
I-
this shield.
I'm using it. This is with a shield, 20 AC.
Yeah, because I was half torn between
I
going
have a
like,
Dex
does
of 0.
Tarnavak need more armor, and from saying yeah, you get hit more, but when you get hit, it's always over 20. So
Mhm.
I'm sorry. It's something to consider. If anything, getting more AC just might tempt the dice gods to smite you harder.
Yeah. No, trust me. Although I'll be going into situations with more armor than before, I'll be no cockier for it. If anything, I'll just be even less surprised.
You got armor just to validate your curse even
yeah,
more.
yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah,
That's a DCL move, right?
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say, yeah, I just pulled a DCL move. Really, I've set myself up even higher for the fall so that I could shout.
All right. So at the end of downtime, that last day where you all discover your new powers, towards the end, a coach will arrive with a pair of entwined green manders stenciled in gold on the side, and out will step a beautiful green-scaled salamander Amazon who shall sweep Nahia off of her feet and carry her off to the ball. But we'll see that adventure next time
Oh, great!
on
Oh,
Sav&D.
no.
I'm gonna be salty for a second, only the second, because I'm never ever salty at other places. Another session where I sit in the background doing
It's
nothing while
considering
Ball
it's
plays
just Nahia, it's not going to be the whole session. It's going to be
Okay.
fairly
I
short.
won't let it go.
No.
Well, I'll do some light talking, see if I can score us even more plot hooks, because I'm liking the
Yes.
sound of Raven Island and lots of ruins. Just
Yeah.
put that one out
Speaking
there.
of which,
I
if you
can't
guys,
just escape from one island.
Where's Raven Island?
Let's
so-
go to another
The
island.
womb. The huge one.
Oh.
It's the fucking really big one. The biggest
And at
one that
least
is
it has-
a continent.
At
At
least
least
it
it
has
has lo-
living people on it.
yeah, it has like alive people and a settlement on it.
Okay.
It's a trading point. If
it's a
you
big
don't
trading
want to
hub.
like cross the deeper portion of the ocean between Anders and Karamon.
But here's the thing. Cass is that way.
Yes. So what I'm asking you guys for is.
Oh yeah, no, I won't rush anyone. It's just I'll make people aware that there is there is apparently quite a lot of profit there in Herona's womb. Should we want to try for it?
Yes,
I'm happy to
so-
continue Cat Quest. Cas Cat.
Casted cat. Talk back.
Catsidy.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do as your next like big thrust, so I can start prepping that?
Task quest.
Meow.
Okay.
Because-
So Cast Quest, are you actually gonna like hop onto his quest line, or are you just gonna go like pick him up and like, come on, nerds, time to go adventure?
I suppose we should help him.
We would drive up in a car with Sunshades.
Get in, nerd.
Get in there. We're going adventure.
We're gonna go find the womb, Cass, to be like, we found the womb plenty of times with each other. No, wait.
I don't know. I mean, he is yet to find Hashat's womb.
This is
He
true,
just finds his butt womb.
Oh, the phrase butt womb just made my balls retract. Ugh.
That was fucking disgusting, Savin. Fucking
You're
shame on you.
welcome.
I was.
Butt
Wait,
womb.
what did I miss? I was reading chat.
Fine.
He described an asshole as a butt womb.
Oh. I mean, fucking, I read hentai and the words anal
They,
pussy
oh, yeah,
is
no,
not
yeah, no,
something-
they use that a lot. Trust me.
Impregnate my asshole.
Yeah,
I've heard that one a couple of
you
times.
you didn't end it correctly, senpai.
Fucking the
Oh, yeah.
dumbest
Spe-
translation.
Speaking of going and picking up Cass, just FYI, Leona is going to be departing Ivara and heading back towards home
Yep.
at the end of this, so mayhaps you will see each other again, but unless you'd like to, browbeat her into coming with you for some reason, then she is gonna...
Oh, bully the cat.
No, let's
No.
not. We were already going off to go bully a different cat.
Yeah, let's go bully cat.
I mean, Cass exists to be bullied, so...
I mean, he's a
that's,
trap, so
Yes.
unfortunately, this is his natural state of things.
Cass exists to throw out healing words, just
The
And
finger
bless.
guns that feel good. Hashtag bless. All useful. All very useful.
oh god, I fucking miss Bless. I fucking miss my goat, to be honest.
Fucking the bless stack. How it has been missed now that we do not have it.
Well, how do you miss that fucking little goat bandages and the fucking healing word and the bless?
I mean,
Right.
all things considered, I'm having a successful apocrypha
Oh,
business running.
It's true, we
Yeah,
are
that
feeding
feels-
you money to produce drugs for us on a constant basis.
yes.
Unfortunately, he's
Well,
not
there's one
charging
thing-
like a markup at
Dude,
all.
yeah, if you were upselling us, like, we'd still pay it, because presumably you wouldn't be doing it for double, like, the actual
No,
market
because
cost.
no, I'm already getting paid because now I have an excuse to have my Breaking Bad storyline with Szooth on the side.
Nice. Eventually, he
I
just
like the
turns into
idea of-
Walter White.
to make you know the bins where you step on the little foot the pedal at the bottom and then the lid opens up. I imagine you do that to Szooth's foot. His mouth opens up. You just put bread in.
For the first time, I actually wish I had more caster levels so I could have a fucking little cart that it was bigger on the inside and had Zeus potion lab.
That would be a pretty awesome thing to have built, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
A
just
mobile apothecary.
make the Breaking Bad memes all the more powerful.
That would need some really
Yeah.
damn good
You
suspension.
do know that a portable alchemist lab exists?
I bet it does, and I bet it's magical.
It does. It actually does.
Does it exist in 5e, though?
Let's have a look.
I don't believe so. I think there's just the Alchemist Tools item. But anyway, for right now, let's do XP, shall we?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Did you explore a new and interesting location for the first time? I don't think so.
We explored Collab Raves.
I mean, that's not really a location.
That's
That's
just-
well,
that's an
no,
event.
That's the new discover newer. That's a
God.
secret about the world.
If there's ever
That
a reason
That crabs organize raves. It's fucking
If there was-
weird.
I
if there was
mean,
ever a reason I wanted to go back to Death Island, it would be to join them and lose myself in the rave.
unfortunately, that's not a truth.
It's not.
No. Like there
No,
is a
well, no.
crab rave, but
It's fine. We did actually learn some truths. The fucking actual reality of humans and cat kind on that island.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, you learned the legend
Oh,
of
by the way.
Sankara.
Yeah.
yeah, nobody told Ursula about the Legend of Sanguine.
No ball.
I, to be fair, I put those pieces together before I had to leave to go prepare for the party, and then I got whisked
Okay.
away.
Yeah,
So I
nobody
had
was
a
told
chance
anything.
to.
Okay.
We don't know shit.
All right. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
I mean,
She
she's
might have actually made a lasting enemy out of.
Hedra just
Ivanka.
Hedra just befriended her mace.
No.
New ally.
I mean, hey, maybe now that they're allies, the
Are we
mace
able
will
to
stop
plot?
switching hands.
Are we actually able to class the eye as an enemy now that we have an identity for it? Because we weren't able to last time. Like, we've sworn to come back and fucking fight this dude.
I think
So
when
lasting-
you actually land on the island and like make your declaration of we're gonna come find you and kill you, yes.
Okay.
As for right now, like he's not really a lasting enemy in the sense that he can't do anything. He's on the island. He's just gonna be there. Like, I will tell you right now, there's no grand evil plan where the undead just swarm off this island. They can't get off the island. He's just
They learn to swim.
They don't, they just walk underwater.
I mean, they do, but
Giant crabs at the bottom.
It's also how you get covered in barnacles.
God.
yeah,
the
Mr.
giant
Leviathan's gonna
shark.
come and just eat them all if they try that.
If the giant crow was actually the protector and kept the undead scourge at bay from escaping the island,
I guess you'll just never know.
and they dance, and their dance is the
when
work.
we're enough character levels to fight that dungeon and totally demoralize the crab.
Their dances are war dances that they do in ceremony to prepare
Yeah,
for the
that's why you
sacred
don't
meeting.
fight any zombies on the island. They're all skeletons because the crabs just pick their flesh clean through their epic battles.
Exactly. The crabs do the duty of weakening the undead.
The crabs are
Absolute-
humanity's shield against the terrors of the night.
I
Anyway.
doubt they knew that archers are the biggest threat, so they wanted to give these guys piercing resistance, and they're working together.
Did you advance or complete a quest? Yes, you have
Yeah.
finished Leona
Yes.
quest.
Thanks, fuck for that.
All right. And did you discover a new page in a companion story?
We discovered that trying to talk to Zeus Mrs. X is basically tantamount to suicide.
I mean,
It should not be
that's
done.
not
It's true.
true.
We
You
did,
can talk
like
to
we
her.
actually. I mean, we've actually learned that she regards it as a crime that you have to go back and face justice for, not just she wants to take you back. Like,
That was
she
something
considers-
Zeus.
You,
That was
you,
something
you
I
never said you
actually-
were a criminal, did you?
No, that was something I actually wanted to have Zeus pop up and go, "What?" But no,
Yeah,
I kept
but
him.
you were too deep down. It's fine.
Yeah,
I
the
will-
survival
It's
instinct
likely
went
I'll bring that up with you, but I did in fact learn that you're a criminal.
Zeus always was the rock star of the caves. Eventually,
Yeah.
he went too far.
Just did too many drugs and disappeared on a bender. Now the police are after you. I feel like that's actually the story of how Szooth escaped the island.
Did
Is just-
you-
He did a lot of drugs, then woke up on the boat like, where the fuck
Yeah.
am I?
What happened? Did you ever have an RV at some point and it got lost?
All right,
Why,
so
why are you so good at cooking potions, Zeus?
well, it all started when I got Kobold cancer.
It all started when I
scale rot.
Scale rot, yes, exactly.
What do you think is right?
Oh God, what did that actually? No.
I gotten tired of my job as a teacher.
Oh god, you're a scholar!
Yeah. Szooth is actually Walter White. Oh my god, you're fucking Heisenbold. Heisenbold, that's your new name.
That's it, Szooth Heisenbold.
Oh my god, it's perfect!
This is his Breaking Bad moment. He's just
Really is?
gone off the reservation. He's going on a fucking murder spree across the country, making
You're
drugs
making all
and
this
banging
money,
bitches.
Like back home, you've got a wife and a crippled child that you just want to make all the gold for, and you don't care how you make it.
I'll fucking rob Tim's. I'll fucking make drugs. I don't care, man.
Turns out that your wife's sister is this gigantic salamander woman who is a cop, and they want to keep you on the straight and narrow.
I do whatever is necessary for my family.
Oh,
Fuck.
brutal.
Hi, sir.
Alright, Szooth, is all that shit true? Because I'll give you the XP for that if it is.
Think about this
NXP.
quick hair.
Oh man, is it? Oh.
Alright, is being Heisenbold worth an XP to you?
let's not target this
Okay.
adorable character.
Damn it.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
absolutely beautiful.
That's fine. It's better as a joke because you know what the moment that this session ends, Savin opens up DCL's character sheet and in flaws as scale rot. It's like, well, occasionally your flaws going to give you terrible cancer.
But no, that doesn't make sense
No.
because fucking having
No,
scale
no.
rod as a kobold wouldn't matter because your life expectancy is shit anyways.
No, don't you see? That's why he's white.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be red.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah, no. But also, you know, the fact that he's white and Walter White is a surname, it all
I know.
plays in. It's very cyclical. It's delightful.
It
I
is a
guess
really
it's
good
not.
joke.
It's perfect.
Alright, but anyway,
ugh.
in the meantime, any other offerings on the companion story?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a bunch of fucking. Did I learn both companion things and just not get a chance to tell
Oh,
either of them?
gosh.
By the way, Szooth, you're a criminal. By the way, Bear Friend, I know your hammer's previous owner's identity. Mace's, even. Sorry.
Hmm.
Hmm. I discovered some pages, guys.
We did actually learn anything new,
Oh.
or at least not.
I mean,
worth
yeah,
the-
I guess I count solo discoveries, sure. You should tell the party that at some point.
Yeah, like, obviously I will reveal this stuff, but yes,
Alright.
pages have been discovered.
So everyone mark down 3 experience points, and it is now the 11th of May.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you mean we missed the start of outdoor fucking on Death Island?
Yeah.
Wait, shit, how much EXP did we get?
3.
Okay.
Three.
We're up to 49 and 70.
Oh man, I need to lay down after laughing that hard.
I know, me too.
gotta
So
make
yeah,
some dinner.
stream, YouTube, thanks for tuning in for the introduction of Heisenbold. And if Szooth's not going to be Heisenbold, I'm going to make that a fucking NPC, I swear to God.
It's so tempting
Oh,
to
yeah.
do it, but I don't want to change Szooth.
I mean, we don't really know that much about Szooth's background. It's just all stuff in the...
Yeah, details. That's the
up.
thing. That could actually be that secret backstory.
Nah, Szooth is a
Alright,
Nobody
alright,
has
alright.
Kobold.
No, let's not bully DCL into playing Walter White if he doesn't want to. It's a pretty dark road to go down, let's be honest.
It is a dark road to go down.
At
that
some
does not
point,
have a
like, you know, Nahia and I will be laying in bed together having done, like, a shitload of drugs, and he'll just sit there and watch as Anaya chokes in her own vomit. It's
yes,
just, like,
exactly. That shit gets real dark. Let's
does.
not. Let's keep it happy.
So, yeah.
This is a party kobold.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you later in the week. Make sure to tune into Scow and Merza's streams for all their good stuff. And yeah, have a good one, everybody.